Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. I think we're back. We're here. We are indeed here. We're back, right? We are back. We are back. All right, before we get into some pregame preamble here, let's go ahead and make sure we set up our score bug. I always forget to do this when we swap. When we swap them. I'm always late to the party when it comes to this. Anthony G&T, what's up, Anthony? We need another blowout. TK needs minutes. I mean, I would always welcome another blowout for sure. For sure. The Knicks are at the Lakers today. We are on our West Coast road trip. We got to start it off on the right foot. To Anthony G&T's point, blowout 39-point victory over the Nuggets. But now we are at Los Angeles in what formerly known as Staples Center, now in Crypto.com Arena. Terrible name. Terrible name. Shout out everybody. Here we go. We're into it. We're starting it. We're live. We're still on ABC, so we still have the game coming on. Justice Dad, of course, appreciate you. Derek Grant, get off my lawn records. You're using the account, brother. Love that. Appreciate you. Roger G. Wall with the Roger G. Wall. Rafael Torres, Bernard Johnson, Eric C. Joseph. We are back. We are back. We are back. Get off my lawn records with the subscription. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Frank Juarez, what's up, Frank? Happy to see you, Frank. Always happy to see you in the chat. Yes, if you guys didn't know, Get Off My Lawn Records is the sponsor of our halftime rundown. They will remain up here for the remainder of the season. Shout out our guys. Very generous of them to want to help support the channel. Support the channel. And as you can see down here, you can visit their website. You'd use promo code Sheffy. They got 20% off at bandcamp.com. I appreciate you guys. Sons Jen, very generous. My goodness, the generosity continues. Appreciate you, Sons Gen, for gifting that membership. My goodness, you guys are getting us started off on the right foot. The Knicks game, any minute now, we'll get ready for tip-off. Probably about 2 or 3 minutes to go. Get Off My Lawn said, very excited for the Jazz Destroyers next record coming out. Yes, guys, go ahead. Check out getoffmylawnrecords.com. Absolutely. Check out the Jazz Destroyers. And hit them up if you want to be involved. Absolutely do so. Corvo, what's up, Corvo? Salutations to Quebec. Appreciate you, Corvo. Sons Jen said, go get off my lawn. Get Off My Lawn Record said, I'm going to miss the game tomorrow because I'll be at the Intuit Dome. Nice. Nice. So you'll be at the game? The Clippers game? Enjoy yourself, man. Heck yeah. Love that. I have been to Staples Center back when it was still Staples Center when I was a kid. Took a trip out there to Los Angeles to go watch the Knicks play in LA. It didn't end up being a good game. They ended up getting killed. But it was still fun to be out there in LA. Low Young, what's up, Low Young? Lakers may win this game. I mean, technically they may. Any team could beat any team on any given night. Aries, what's up, Aries? Jason said, ducks in the chat for LeBron ducking out of the Knicks tonight. Absolutely, throw the ducks in the chat. I love that. I love that. Get Off My Lawn Records. I will indeed be at the Clippers game. Nice. Nice. I definitely want to go to the Intuit Dome. Report back, brother. Report back what the experience is like. The Intuit Dome seems cool. Seems like a cool arena. Joseph said, he said, don't be delusional. 1 out of 10 rage bait. That's funny. That's funny. Put the rage bait on a scale. I like that. I like that. We might have to start doing that. We got to start giving grades for rage bait comments. That's funny. Bernard Johnson said, we need good team defense. Let's go, Knicks. And the team defense has been there, so as long as they continue to do what they've been doing, for sure. For sure. Alano Monas, what's up, Lionel? Get Off My Lawn Record said, it's weird seeing Steve Ballmer from Microsoft back in the day just rolling around. Yeah, it is a little weird. It is a little weird. He has gotten so heavily, and I didn't know he was that big of a sports fan, getting so heavily involved in the NBA and doing what he does best, making deals illegally under the table, keeping Kawhi Leonard around. Ricardo Broadway, what's up, Ricardo? Raph Torres said, do you think the Lakers want revenge against the New York Knicks? For sure. For sure. I mean, they are in a dogfight battle against everybody in the West, trying to remain in the top 6 in the standings. We could take a look at the standings here before we get to tip-off. The Lakers are the 6th seed. We beat Denver the other night to drop Denver to tied with them for that 6th seed. My goodness. But the Lakers trying to stay ahead of the Phoenix Suns here. Up only 2 games in the standings. They are up 2 games in the loss column. So, Angela Harding. What's up, Angela? How are you? I'm good, Angela. How are you doing? How are you doing? Joe's dad said, what we know about the Kawhi deal is a small change to what really happened. Oh, is small change to what really happened? I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean by that? Like it's like what happened is a bigger deal or a bigger situation? I don't know. Either way, it was illegal. And I'm sure it happens all the time, but maybe not to that degree that Steve Ballmer was doing it. $50 million on the table is kind of crazy. All right, we're already getting ready for the tip-off. Cool, good. We're going to jump right into it. Jason said, I guess they're coming at us with their best lineup. Much better team with AR and Luka minus LeBron. We'll see. I did check the box scores the other day. LeBron was out. And Reeves still had like 11 points and three assists. So it might have just been a really hot start for him, or maybe he's just coming back from injury. He's going to round back into form, and he'll play better with LeBron out. Who knows? But I don't know. I was not mystified by the start of the season for Austin Reeves. I thought it was a little bit fraudulent. I thought he's really good. He's made a ton of leaps, maybe even an all-star level player, but I thought 28 and whatever it was, 8 was way too high for Austin Reeves to start the year. Bregman Jeffries. What's up, Bregman? First time in chat. Enjoy your work. Appreciate you, Bregman. Appreciate you, man. Happy to see you. Ruzande. What's up, Ruzande? BTA tonight? I hope so. Captain Massive. What's up, Captain? All right, here we go. Getting ready. We're getting ready. Let's get our lineups out there. Boom. We know the starting lineups for the Knicks. Starting lineup for the Lakers. Hachimura, Ayton, Smart, Doncic, and Reeves. I'm not afraid of this lineup, although Luka is scary. And Reeves can be scary if he's got it going, so. Bregman said, what's up? Thank you for the shout out. Always, I try to get to everybody's comments in the chat. As long as you're not a weirdo, let's have a conversation. I love that. There's no reason to stream if we're not looking to have a conversation with each other, right? Here we go. We're into it. The Lakers win the tip. Ayton has it up top. Hands it off to Luka. Luka coming to his right. Down the lane. Kicks it in the corner. Reeves gets an open three. Can't get it to go. But Mikal Bridges trying to close out. Runs into him. And it'll be a foul on the first shot attempt of the game. I like the effort trying to get out there, but ran into him. Now Austin Reeves gets 3 free throws. He's holding on to that wrist, though. Don't love that start. Don't love that. So Reeves is at the foul line for 3 free throws. MBM, what's up, MBM? Jason, BTA indeed. BTA indeed. Rav said, you're wearing the black today? Why, in the colors of the New York Knicks? I forgot too. This is the main event. I know we have another game later today, but this is indeed the main event. So we gotta come correct. We gotta come correct. We gotta throw the full outfit on. We gotta get ourselves ready and situated. Bernard Johnson said, Luka listening to Mike Brown as he talked to Josh Hart. It's not like Luka is gonna dissuade anybody defensively anyway. Reeves goes 2 for 3 from the foul line. He misses the last one. Here we go. Knicks bringing it down for their first offensive possession. Brunson has it up top. Gets it over to Anunoby. Gets it to Towns, high post. Towns coming to his right. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go because he continues to be off with that jump shot. That jump shot is not calibrated right now. He's going through his yearly slump. Everyone else went through their slumps, and everybody else getting back on track. But now Jalen Brunson going through his slump with his shooting. Anunoby navigating some screens against Luka. He's going to settle for the step back 3 over OG. Can't get it to go. 8 in the offensive rebound. Kicks it back out to Luka. Luka down the lane. Kicks it in the corner. Reeves, another open 3, this time from the left corner. And he knocks it down. 2 open corner 3s for Austin Reeves to start the game is not great. They get over to Bridges. Bridges down the lane. Kicks it in the corner to Hart. Hart attacking to his left. In the paint. Fall-away jumper. Can't get it to go off the back rim. 2 very makeable shots from the Knicks out of the mid-range. They can't knock him down. Here comes Austin Reeves pushing it against Bridges. Steps back, double step back 3. He's feeling it. Comes up short on that one. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. Home run pass to Bridges. And not a great pass from Brunson. Gets knocked out of bounds by Austin Reeves. So it'll remain with the Knicks at least. CEO King. What's up, CEO King? You got the Cavs players picture flipping us up top? We do. We did cover the Cavs and the Celtics game, so they will remain in it for this stream here, because this is a doubleheader. It's essentially the same stream. I just like to switch rooms to keep them separated. To get it into Towns. Towns attacking to his left, down the lane, ball knocked out of his hands, and it's out of bounds. Saves the turnover, but it'll remain with the Knicks. 15 on the shot clock. Okay. 10:32 to go. Bruce said, wardrobe change? Very LA of you, Chevy. We had to come correct. We are in Los Angeles. They get it in the Bridges, wide open left corner three of the inbound play. Anunoby, battling on the glass, knocks it out to Towns for the open three, and the Knicks, wide open shots. Can't knock any of them down to start. I like that they're getting these open shots, but you got to knock some of them down. Austin Reeves has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. Reeves, isolated against Brunson, dancing with it, crosses over to his left, behind his back to his right, mid-range follow-away jumper, excellent defense from Brunson. Reeves can't knock it down. Josh Hart with the weak side rebound, head down, full head of steam, bump Euro down the lane, gets swatted out of there. Either Hachimura or Ayton, either one of them. I think that might have been Ayton on the chase down block. Good bump. Hachimura recovered pretty well. Yeah, Hachimura is the one with the block, not Ayton. It's good effort from Ayton, but Hachimura, excellent defensive play there. They get it in the Brunson in the right corner, being guarded by Hachimura. Josh Hart gets it out to Brunson, right wing three for Brunson. He's open, and the Knicks continue to generate good open looks. Bridges the offensive rebound, but can't knock any of them down. Anunoby's going to look to attack. Lost a handle on the ball. Shovels it over to Towns. Towns gets chased down, blocked by Ayton. Josh Hart picks up the loose ball and lays it up and in. And Josh Hart, talking to the official, Karl-Anthony Towns gets knocked into the stands after Ayton got the chase down block, but there's a lot of body contact there. So 5-2, 1 for 8 from the field for the Knicks on almost entirely wide open looks so far to start. Luka throws up the floater, comes up short. Towns the rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Gets fouled by, I think that's Marcus Smart there. And it's a foul on the floor. So again, the Knicks are getting wide open looks, not knocking anything down. Bruce fouled to Bruce. Oh, wardrobe trade, absolutely. Get off my line records. And how did Harden look at that game? I only caught the very end. I was playing bass for a church service out in Riverside, California. Harden looked okay. Nothing spectacular from Harden. Kind of commandeered the ball a little too much. And ultimately did not play like a star the way he needed to for the Cavs to remain in that game. Brunson pocket pass to Towns. Towns rolling down the middle of the lane. Leaves it off of Josh Hart. Josh Hart, the little floater, got it to go off the pass from Towns. Nice offense from the Knicks. Yet again, continuing to run really good offense. Just got to get some of these shots to go down. Luka has it up top, being guarded by Josh Hart. Coming to his left off the Ayton screen. Step back, three. Luka over Hart. Can't get it to go. Rebound for Towns. Hit ahead to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. The quality of looks that the Lakers are getting versus the quality of looks that the Knicks are getting are vastly different. Towns putting it on the floor, driving. Flips it up at the rim, looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it. Wild shot. Really the first bad shot for the Knicks so far here tonight. Luka has it up top. Jab step coming to his left off the Ayton screen. Leans in, draws the foul on Josh Hart. And the Knicks are like, really? He gets that foul, but we don't get all the contact on the other end? So the Knicks, Josh Hart, calmly making his way talking to the official there. Chi-Chi, what's up, Chi-Chi? Albert said we need to get physical. I think they've been physical. Low Young, what's up, Low Young? I put it on Knicks. James, don't get close. Game against levels of today. Aged catching up with him. Oh, James Harden. Age might be catching up with him. Luka knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Brian Jacobs said, Josh Hart is still in the starting lineup. Yep, and he will remain in the starting lineup. He will remain in the starting lineup. All the conversation about Josh Hart could start, should start, maybe shouldn't start, who knows. All of that conversation is mute to me. Like, we talk about it, of course, as Luka misses the second free throw. Anunoby knocks a rebound over to Towns. But we're not changing our lineup this deep into the regular season. It ain't happening. I would just like us to be more cognizant of the lineups we have out there during the games. To get it into Towns. Towns up top, being guarded by Ayton. Luka went 1 for 2 from the foul line. Towns gets it out to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left off the Towns screen. Brunson dancing with it. Ayton switched on to him. Brunson driving to his right, down the lane. Tries to kick it out to Josh Hart, but gets knocked out of the air by Luka. It'll stay with the Knicks, but only 1.3 on the shot clock for them. Just that said, Hartenstein has the most LA move and leave the Knicks to get a ring. True. Anunoby Gets it in the Bridges, has to fire it up there at the buzzer, hits the rim, battle for the rebound, Ayton able to come up with it, hit ahead past the Smart bringing it down, leaves it off of Luka, Luka in transition, pump fake, jab step, puts up the 3 now over OG, and Luka knocks it down. Knicks not taking advantage of the open looks that they're getting here. They get it into Towns. Towns gets stripped by Marcus Smart, and then a loose ball foul on Towns. Great defense by Marcus Smart. Silly foul from Towns. And we're getting back to silly Towns fouls. Don't love that. Just that said Hartenstein, the Clipper, was in his blood. That sucks. That sucks. I don't like Hartenstein. I don't want to talk about Hartenstein. I don't want to think about Hartenstein. Marcus Smart lobs it over to DeAndre Ayton. Ayton up top. Hands it off to Doncic. Doncic driving to his right. Throws the floater up top to Ayton for the two-handed slam. And a timeout for the Knicks. All right, talk some things over. Lakers getting into their offensive sets here. Starting to get a little comfortable into the game. Whereas the Knicks have been comfortable into the game with their offensive sets, getting wide open looks, just not knocking any of them down. Knicks got to knock down some shots here. NBM said no communication on the court defense. I mean, there was communication. It's just a really good set play ran by the Lakers there to get Luka and Ayton in pick and roll. Luka, one of, if not the best pick and roll players in the NBA. Definitely up there. And also one of the best lob throwers in the NBA. You give him a motivated DeAndre Ayton going to the rim, you definitely get it up there to him. Jason said, these boys playing like they were at the club last night. We here a few nights, we got to lock in. I think it's out on the opposite end coast, and it's an early start time. We saw this with the Spurs. Spurs had a matinee game, right? They're on their East Coast road trip. They have a matinee game in the Garden, and they shoot terribly. The Knicks, on their West Coast road trip, have a matinee game here against the Lakers, and so far they've come out and they're shooting terribly. So Knicks just got to knock down some shots, and look, the Knicks have started slow these last couple of games. They started slow against the Denver Nuggets. They got to pick up their play. I absolutely love their offensive process so far to start the game. They've gotten wide open looks for Karl-Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson. And combined, they are 0 for 7 from the field on wide open looks. Mikal Bridges had that one shot he had to heave up there at the end of the shot clock over 2 defenders. So we can say 0 for 6. We'll take one away from Mikal Bridges. 0 for 6 on wide open looks. So if they can knock down some shots as the game progresses, I like the Knicks' chances because they're getting wide open looks. And they got to continue to stay solid defensively. Right? They fouled Austin Reeves on the first three-point attempt and then gave up a wide open 3 from Austin Reeves on the second attempt. But outside of that, they've guarded Luka very well. He's 1 for 4 to start. You know, forcing Luka to settle for contested shots. You know, solid start. Brian Jacobs said Ayton is motivated against Cat today. We are short of that. I don't know if it's because of Cat. It might be because of all of the chatter going on around him as of late. DeAndre Ayton still had to be coaxed by Luka Doncic in the last play. They showed the replay of it before going to the commercial break. He still had to be coached by Luka, like, man, get down the court. Let's go. Let's get into our offense. And when Luka, who's a very slow basketball player, is telling you to speed up, there's obviously still the issue remaining there for him. Just that said, it's major hot in Los Angeles today, too, outside. That's crazy. I mean, I guess, yeah, we are smack dab in the middle of March now. We're a week in. Boz, what's up, Boz? Worry about nothing. It's the first quarter. I mean, let's see how they ease into the game and how they go throughout their first quarter here. Again, they started slow these last couple of games. Even in that Denver game, they were down 12 early. So, good timeout. We're generating good looks. The offense is looking good. As long as we continue to play good offense, the shots will fall eventually. Agent said, can the Knicks stop starting these games while in their pajamas? Yeah. Gigi said, not even worried Cool Mo D got us just watch. I hope so. Pregame said, I like how Mitch awakened New York Knicks regarding his underutilization in the offense. Let's see a repeat performance. Yeah. Keep the bigs involved. Mitchell Robinson, huge lob threat. Part of the issue is the Knicks don't have great lob throwers, but they could also always do a better job because he's almost always available in those situations. Feed the big man. Reward the big man. Give him those opportunities. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Bridges lobs it down low to Cat, and Cat with the two-handed slam. Excellent pass from Bridges. Excellent play for the Knicks. And again, getting good quality shots. We just got to knock them down. That time we got an easy 2. Smart gets it over to Luka, being guarded by Anunoby. Luka gets it out to Reeves, curling off the screen, ran off the line by Bridges, down the lane, cross-court pass, extra pass to Hachimura. Great rotations from the Knicks. A pull-up 3 for Hachimura, and he splashes it over the top of Mikal Bridges. Okay. They're knocking down shots today. Could be a long day. Could be a long game. It's going to be a tough one. They're going to be knocking down threes like this. I like it. Let's do it. Let's run it. Inside the Anunoby layup, can't get it to go, but a foul is called on Doncic. So Anunoby will go to the foul line for 2. It's a good pass from Towns from the top of the key or from the wing. Slim Havoc. What's up, Slim? Knicks going to win. They were at the beach. They'll warm up. Yeah, again, they're getting good open looks. You just got to knock them down. Anunoby knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Drove said, Cat's my boy. Yes, sir. I love my boy, Cat. OG Anunoby knocks down both free throws. There you go, OG. Love to see the free throws go down. Love to see that. Austin Reeves bringing it down, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right off a Luke Kennard screen. Reeves navigating, step back jumper over Brunson. Can't get it to go, comes up short. Towns yet another rebound, still dominating the boards. Brunson bringing it down. Doncic will pick him up. Brunson on the right wing. In and out dribble, coming to his left. Brunson up top, picks up his handle. Gets it inside the Towns in the post, being guarded by Ayton. Kicks it out to Hart. Hart pass fake. Pass fake. Gets it back to Towns. Towns steps behind the three-point line. Pump fakes. Driving to his right. Putting his head down. Attacking. Through the lane. Floater. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Ayton. Towns still looking for a foul call he hasn't gotten. 6:14 to go in this first quarter. Josh Hart doing a good job battling on the glass. Saves the possession for the Knicks. It'll remain here as Ayton knocked it out of bounds. And I think the Lakers are going to use a challenge. Lakers are going to use their challenge here. Out of bounds off of Josh Hart. On the replay there, it looked like it was off of Josh Hart. Interesting to use a challenge this early in the game. See the replay here? Yeah, it might be off of Josh Hart. MBM said, yes, indeed, Knicks will walk them down. I hope so. I hope so. 6-point game, 14-8. Slow start for the Knicks. El Tigre. What's up, El Tigre? Get off my lawn records. I was kind of sad when they didn't bring back Precious Achiuwa this season, but man, our bench is so much stronger this year. I mean, I wasn't sad to see Achiuwa go because I wasn't that big of a fan of Precious Achiuwa. But I say this, I'd much rather have Precious Achiuwa than Ariel Hukporti at this point. So I've kind of been missing Precious Achiuwa as of late. I've kind of been missing him. Lana Mona said, hit the like. Appreciate you, Lana. Reminding people to the like button. If you guys are enjoying the show so far, remember to hit that thumbs up button and like the stream. I'd very much appreciate it. It is by far the best thing you can do to help support the channel. Lewis, what's up, Lewis? Joseph said, we do got a stronger bench this year. They do. They do. Get off my lawn record said, Huck's better than Yabu. Huck is better than Yabu, but Precious is better than both of them. Simon Jaw, what's up, Simon? Pregame Jeffries, Precious has been missed. He has been missed. Precious has been missed. With the way Hukporti's performed this year, I had high expectations for Huck, and he's kind of let me down a little bit. He's let me down. I've not been impressed with Ariel Hukporti at all this season. Joe said Achiuwa was terrible. I don't miss him. I didn't miss him. And now, with how disappointed I've been in Hukporti, I'm kind of missing him a little bit. Kind of missing him a little bit. Eric C. said, funny how the Lakers are better without that King fella. Are they? Are they? Are they just kind of the same team? Maybe slightly better with Braun. Agent said, Hart has his moments, but he always looks confused. Some people just got that face. Some people just got that face. Karl-Anthony Towns 1 for 5 to start the game. Not great. Not great. Got to make sure we get Cat going. Got to make sure we get Cat going. He's taking a couple of tough shots. One of them was a wild attempt looking for a foul. He just flipped it up at the rim. It was a terrible shot attempt. One of them was an open three he missed. Another one was this past one. He just missed the floater along the baseline. It was a tough shot, well defended. Kevin Heath, what's up, Kev? Any player with a last name that sounds like he sneezed, thumbs down. Not going to argue too much against that. That's pretty funny. Look, man, if Hugporty was playing even remotely better this season, I'd be with you guys. But with how disappointed I've been in Huck's performance this season, I just can't get on board. Just can't get on board. So it is a successful challenge from the Lakers. I thought it would be. So the ball back to the Lakers, and Austin Reeves will bring it down. Reeves has it up top, being guarded by Shamet. Shamet's out there. I forgot to double check, but Shamet was questionable coming into tonight, and he's playing. Mo Diawara and Robinson join him in the lineup. A floater for Luka comes up well short. Maybe got tipped, who knows? But they get it over to Diawara, back to Josh Hart up top, being picked up by Doncic. Josh Hart gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left. Brunson up top being guarded by Doncic on a switch. Brunson's going to dance with it. Coming to his right. Half spin. Pulls it back out. Crosses over. Down the lane. Scoop lay with the left hand. Got it to go for Jalen Brunson. And he got smacked in the mouth. And the Knicks getting beat up a little bit down there in the paint. Refs might have to clean this up as the game goes on. Doncic on the right wing being guarded by Shamet. Doncic with the size and strength advantage against Shamet. Shamet won't give an inch though. Baseline floater. Got it to go. That's just Luka being Luka. It's good defense, better offense from Doncic. Here comes Josh Hart bringing it down. Hart has it up top, being guarded by Reeves. Swings it out to Brunson. Wild pass. Brunson saves it. Brunson coming to his left, gets it over to Hart. Hart's going to take the lane, spin to his right in the paint, kicks out to Shamet. Shamet driving to his right, back out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart back up top. Brunson being guarded by Hachimura. Shot clock winding down. He's got to make something out of nothing. Down the lane, pump fake, leans in. Layup, can't get it to go, but a foul on DeAndre Ayton will send Brunson to the foul line for 2 free throws. DeAndre Ayton can't believe the call. A little bit of a soft touch call, but Brunson gets it. MBM Mitch in the game. He is indeed in the game. Kevin said, is it just me or do the Lakers seem more cohesive without LeBron? Well, part of it is they look more cohesive if one of their 3 main ball handlers are out, because all 3 main ball handlers need the ball in their hands. So they look more cohesive with Luka and LeBron. They look more cohesive with Luka and Reeves. They look more cohesive if you have Reeves and LeBron. 3 ball handlers who need the ball in their hands to be, and LeBron at 30 whatever years old needs the ball in his hands at this point in his career because he's not that great of an off-ball. Well, he's always been a good off-ball mover, but at this point in his career, he's best with the ball in his hands. Brunson misses the first free throws. Please knock out your free throws, JB. The Lakers just don't have a well-built team. Like, there's so many redundancies all over the court. Brunson knocks down the second free throw. At least. It's a 5-point game. Under 5 to go. Luka bringing it down against Josh Hart. Luka has it up top. Luka dancing with it. Coming to his left off a Jackson Hayes screen. Snaking it back to his right hand. Has it at the foul line. Pump fake. Spins. Kicks it out to Reeves. Reeves up top being guarded by Hart. Reeves going to run the pick and roll with Hayes. Coming to his left off the screen. Down the lane. Swings it out to Hachimura. Pump fakes. Crossing over on Shamet. Has to put up the mid-range jumper. Got it to go. Look, if it's going to be one of those nights where Hachimura is going to knock down mid-range pull-up jumpers, long twos like that, it's going to be a long night. Brunson the pull-up 3. He can't get it to go as he continues to misfire in these open looks. Come on, JB. Got to get the jump shot under control. They kick it out. Kennard, wide open left wing 3. He got it to go. He's a knockdown 3-point shooter. One of the best. And they wave it off. They wave it off. And they say an offensive foul on Jackson Hayes holding the defender back from closing out to Luke Kennard. So So Jackson Hayes and Brunson get tied up. Jackson Hayes inadvertently slaps Brunson in the face, in the head. That giant head of his is a giant target. So they wave off the Luke Kennard 3 because Brunson couldn't close out because Jackson Hayes tried to hold him back. And then they call a technical foul, I believe, on Jackson Hayes here. So the Knicks have a free point if they can knock down the free throw. And my timer's still going. My apologies. Get off my lawn record said Bron's got to be 40 at this point or turning 40. He's 41. He's 41. Get off my lawn record said, I know we don't like to talk poorly about JB, but he's been kind of mad the last few games. I'm really grateful for the depth we built around him for sure. Last season with the Clippers, it was like Harden or a bunch of bums. Yeah, Jalen Brunson in a struggle. Shaman a wide open straightaway three, splashed it. There you go. There you go. They knocked down the technical free throw. Shaman knocked down the three. It's a 3-point game. Yeah, Jalen Brunson, the depth around him is great. We don't need him to be Superman every single night like we used to. Robinson knocks the ball away from Jackson Hayes. I like the Knicks not allowing any easy passing opportunities here. But yeah, the shooting is not there for Jalen Brunson. He's not shooting it well, but he is playing well. The playmaking has been spectacular the last 3 games. Over 10 in each of the last 3, which is obviously not something we typically see from Jalen Brunson, but adjusting his game, knowing the shot's not down for him right now. Luka throws up a long floater, got it to go. He was looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it, but he does knock down the long floater. Brunson hit a head pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it up top, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson catches, pump fake. Luke Kennard switched onto him. 3:45 to go. Brunson pulls it out. He's going to run the pick and roll with Robinson. Coming to his left up the high screen to get over to Josh Hart. He's going to pump fake, swings through down the lane, kicks it up top, sham it, pump fake, sidestep, open straightaway 3 on the relocation. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Good boxing out from Hachimura. Luka Doncic able to grab the rebound, bringing it down the other way. Doncic. Step back 3 over Josh Hart. Well short. Good boxing out from Diawara. Brunson able to pick up the loose ball. Brunson bringing it down inside to Diawara across the lane. Layup. Got it to go for Big Mo. Mo Diawara smooth down the middle of the lane there. Doncic bringing it down against Mo Diawara. Applying good pressure. Don't get baited into a foul. Step back, pump fake, kicks it out to Hachimura. Pump fakes, swings through to his right against Josh Hart. Has him in the post, backing him down. Stop, pump fake, steps through, layup. Can't. Mitchell Robinson, you got to get to that, Big Mitch. You know he looks to step through there. He's not much of a passer. Good move from Hachimura, but Robinson just a step too late. Just a step too late. Got to get there, Big Mitch. 2:45 to go. Brunson has it up top. They get it over to Shamit. Shamit being guarded by Hachimura. Comes through to his right, down the lane, lefty layup. Got it to go for Landry Shamit. And if you guys remember the last time the Knicks and the Lakers matched up, Landry Shamit absolutely torched the Lakers. And he picks up right where he left off, continuously torching the Lakers here tonight. Luka has it up top. Diawara switched onto him. Coming to his right off the screen. Snaking it back to his left hand. Robinson steps out to guard him. Luka is definitely going to look to bait him to a foul. He's going to shoot the step back 3 over Robinson. He knocks it down, but they're going to wave it off because they called the foul previously, I believe, on the Knicks. So it'll stay here with the Lakers. No basket. Off-ball foul, I believe, on Diawara here. Freeway. Who's low? What's up, Freeway? Mo! Mo's out there hooping. Mo's out there hooping. They get it into Smart. Smart up top. They try to get it to Luka. Anunoby wrapped all around Luka Doncic. Ends up knocking him to the floor. It's a foul in OG. Chi-Chi. LeBron is out. It's going to be Hachimura do all the damage. Crazy. They're in the bonus. The Lakers are in the bonus, so that's 2 free throws for Luka. Not a good foul for OG Anunoby there. It is a 3-point game with Luka at the foul line for 2, 22-19. Get off my lawn record today. I am very ready for McBride to be healthy again. Yeah, Shaman is like a 10-2 McBride where the primer ran at ink while being printed. Yeah, Shaman's tried to do his best Deuce McBride impression for sure, but I will say they are slightly different in the way that they play. Shaman more of a movement shooter. McBride more off the catch and a better off the dribble shooter for sure. Shaman a better straight line driver. McBride a better mid-range shooter. McBride a little bit better at the point of attack, but they're both solid at point of attack. So a little bit different. Deuce McBride, though, is the better player. Luka knocks down both of his free throws. I'm missing Deuce, too, man. I'm missing Deuce, too. Brunson has it up top. It's going to be nice when the Knicks finally have their full rotation of players available to them. Shamit coming down to his left, gets under the rim, kicks it out to Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. It's a bad pass from Shamit. Anunoby runs over Marcus Smart. And it's just incidental contact. So it's out of bounds on the Knicks. Ball back to the Lakers. I love Shamit, but I don't really love him running pick and roll with Robinson there. Didn't love that possession. Ended up in the turnover. Doncic has it up top, coming to his left off the Hayes screen. Stinging it back to his right hand, throws the lob up top. And Jackson Hayes gets fouled by Jalen Brunson. Brunson just steps in, doesn't allow the lob attempt. It's just going to send him to the foul line for 2, which I like. Just that's a Dolan and his band are at the game. I hope the Knicks give him a good performance tonight. Aisha, what's up, Aisha? You look great. Appreciate you, Aisha. Appreciate you. Gigi said, not liking the first quarter. They're fouling too much. That is the Lakers. And this is why the Lakers are on the ban list, unfortunately, is they're not a very entertaining team to watch. Their games usually devolve into a free throw battle, and they play a very slow-paced basketball game. They're not a very good defensive team, and this is why they're on the ban list. This is why we don't typically cover Lakers games so far this season. We've covered a couple, which is how we know how they play. But yeah, they're not a very fun team to watch because it kind of just devolves into this free throw battle. Brunson against Luka, leans in, draws the foul. He's going to the foul line for 2. You know, they are as a team, because their entire team is essentially Luka Doncic, they are a foul baity type of team between Luka, Reeves, and LeBron. Mostly Luka and Reeves, to be honest. Mostly Luka. The Knicks have Jalen Brunson, who obviously looks to draw the fouls as well in a foul baity type of way. But he doesn't do it nearly as egregiously as the other 3 guys for the Lakers. Brunson knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. I think they are 3 of the top 5 worst foul baiters to watch in the NBA. And that's just this thing. I don't like watching them play. Jay Hammer, what's up, Jay Hammer? Jason said, want to see some easy Mitchell lobs? Let's go. If they're available, obviously, right? Yeah, I'd love to see some Mitchell lobs. Brunson knocks down both free throws. 2 fouls for Luka. He is going to stay on the court. Marcus Smart against Brunson. Coming to his right. Smart pulls it out to get it to Luka, being guarded by Brunson. They swing it out. Shamit knocks the ball out of the air. Kennard picks it up, fires the 3 off the back rim. Long rebound out to Hayes. Back to Luka. Leans in, throws up the shot. Can't get it to go. Draws the foul on Brunson. And that was the same call that Brunson just got on Luka. Now Luka gets the same call on Brunson. Same move. And they smile and jab and joke at each other a little bit. Luka doing most of it, saying, hey, I got your back, buddy. Obviously, very good friends from their time with the Dallas Mavericks. Crazy that I'm saying about the Luka, considering he got traded. Brunson just left in free agency. Get off my lawn record said, problem is Cat takes the bait. Yeah. Robinson also has a propensity to take the bait as well. But they are very good at it. They are very good at it. So Luka at the foul line knocks down 2 free throws yet again. Back to a 7-point game, 28-21, and the Knicks will bring it down, 1:17 to go. Joe said, this is so annoying, all these fouls. This is why we try to avoid the Lakers if we can. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Doncic on a switch. Brunson's going to dance. Crosses over to his left, down the lane, throws up that floater high off glass. Can't get it to go. It was halfway down. And then battle for the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Robinson. You gotta be kidding me on that one. That one halfway down for Jalen Brunson. I don't even know how it popped out. It's gotta be a lid on the basket. Smart bringing it down against Brunson. Smart coming to his right, gets it back to Doncic. I throw a double team immediately. There you go, Mo. They kick it out. A 3 from Smart, well short. Anunoby with the rebound, rips it away. Shovels it over to Diawara. Hit ahead pass to Shamit. Shamit in the air, kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson ran off the line, coming to his left, spins to his right. Step back, pulls it all the way back out. Good decision. He's being guarded by LaRavia. They swing it out to Diawara. Diawara's going to drive to his left, down the lane, inside to Anunoby at the foul line, pulls it out. Good defense from the Lakers here. Anunoby picks it up, driving it down in the paint. Throws a lob up top to Robinson with the one-handed putback. There you go. There's your lob to Big Mitch. My goodness. And I forgot to start the timer. We got 26 seconds to go in this first quarter, and the Lakers will bring it down. 23-28. Just that's a 12 fouls in the first quarter, a.k.a. 1 a minute. Yeah, it's a pretty brutal watch, if I'm being honest. Doncic has it up top, being guarded by Mo Diawara. They bring a double team immediately. They swing it out to Luke Kennard. How do you leave Luke Kennard open? And of course, he splashes it. What kind of defensive rotation and decision was that? It's an easy over-the-head pass from, and I gave 3 points to the wrong side. It's an easy over-the-head pass from Doncic over to the wide-open Luke Kennard in the corner. What was that? Brunson gets it over to Diawara. Diawara driving it down, kicks it out. Anunoby, wide open left corner 3. Get it right back, OG. And, of course, he can't get it to go with the buzzer. And a pretty brutal shooting first quarter ends for our New York Knicks. 23-31. Solid start for the Lakers. Rough start for the Knicks. Still only an 8-point game hanging around right now, but oof. My goodness. Aisha said I'm going to cry because he didn't say hi. I already said hi. I already said hi, Aisha. What's up? Kay Hazy said, I hate when they double team. Yeah, I don't really love the double teams either from the Knicks. Just trust your one-on-one defense. The Knicks have generally been pretty good with their one-on-one defense. Even like Brunson and Towns have been really good this season with their one-on-one defense. Gigi said, it's time to sit JB and get cat with this unit. That is the regular rotation, brother. That is the regular rotation. Karl-Anthony Towns will come in to start the second quarter. Brunson typically plays the entirety of the first quarter, although he has kind of been coming out earlier. No, he plays the entirety of the first quarter. Alvarado usually comes in a bit earlier. He's been coming in a little bit earlier. But because of the Luka Doncic matchup, I'm sure that is why we got extended OG and Anunoby minutes in that first half, because we need OG to match up with Luka. Don't really have a good matchup other than OG. I mean, Josh Hart, I guess, but you're obviously not going to bring Alvarado in and ask him to guard Luka. Crandon, what's up, Crandon? Lakers still stink. Luka, crybaby. Yeah. Gigi said, don't understand why they're double teaming those scrubs. I don't understand the double team at the half-court line against Luka. I get maybe you want to force the ball out of his hands, but it didn't seem like the team as a whole was ready for that double team. So there was some miscommunication at some point. Either somebody didn't realize they were going to go double team, or Brunson went rogue and went to double team Luka there at the half-court line. And it led to a wide-open Luke Kennard three at the end of the quarter, which you can't have. You can't have. Rose Pierce said, imagine the NBA implements a new rule that says no double teams allowed. Game would be on another level. They had a rule that was kind of like that. Double teams have always been allowed, obviously, right? Like, I don't know if you should legislate out double teams, but they kind of had a rule like that back in the day called the illegal defense rule, where you had to be within guarding distance of your man, and you couldn't be in help side. Even if you were off ball, you had to be within guarding distance of your man. And so what guarding distance is like an arm's length away. So that's why even now when you watch guys play defense, they usually play defense holding or touching their defender and being in help side. So the rule back in the day, you know, it outlawed zone defenses, but it also outlawed you not being away from your man. So even if you're playing man-to-man, you couldn't leave a guy wide open. Like, ghost coverages would be impossible to play nowadays. So they used to kind of have something like that, but get off my Hunter records that illegal defense was an anti-zone measure. It was. But it also limited the way you could play defense, because obviously most teams still play man-to-man today, but you utilize zone tactics by shifting the defense over to one side of the court. It's like shifting your infield in, right? If you're playing a contact hitter, it's like shifting the infield in to guard against that more properly. It just limited the way teams could play defense. It also maximized, and this is why you saw the rise of one-on-one play and post play. It completely maximized one-on-one traditional basketball. So that's why you have your Jordans dominate the league that you did, your post players, your big men dominate the league that you did, because you couldn't bring a double team over unless you were very intently bringing the double team over. It was a really bad anti-zone measure. There's better ways to do it. But also, zone is good for the NBA. It is good defense. And it is also very, very difficult to play at the high NBA level. Towns started the second quarter, gets a pass from Alvarado, and draws a foul. He's at the foul line for two. Luka starts the second quarter on the bench. Same with Jalen Brunson. Normal rotations. Get all my lawn records. And remember back in the day when they were messing with how you can check? Not really. I'm too young. I do remember, people saying that hand checking is out of the league, and hand checking for the most part is out of the league, except every now and again when guys play full court and you see hand checking all the way down. Freddie Hubbard music. What's up, Freddie? Poor first quarter defense. Brunson has been off all week. Let's lock in Knicks. Yeah, Brunson's been off for a while. Brunson has been off for a while with the jump shot, although the rest of his game has been solid. There's some blood on the floor. Maxi Kleber's in the game. Interesting rotation from JJ Redick here. Big Rud said, tired of the cuts to LeBron's reactions. I don't know what the league is going to do when LeBron retires, man. Their cash cow is going to be out of the league. He's not even playing, and they're still focused on him. I'm not even a LeBron guy, and I'm always like, can we leave the guy alone? Can we stop bothering the dude? That is, by the way, in my opinion, an offensive foul on Karl-Anthony Towns. But the Lakers are not going to use their challenge. Towns comes in high with the elbows, and unfortunately makes contact with Kleber's face. He gets the benefit of the doubt, though, which we never usually see for Towns. He's at the foul line for 2. He knocks down the first free throw. We'll take it. We'll take it. Get off my lawn record said, blood on the floor is a Staples Center tradition started by Magic Johnson. True. Very true. Very, very famously, infamously. I don't know how we want to categorize that. Jason said, yeah, the Lakers game Laker game sucks. Never can get a rhythm. All these stoppages. Yeah, it is. Stoppages the team. Keeps teams out of rhythm. It's how they stay in games. Gets to the foul line. Stop the game. Slow it down as much as possible. Which is why they usually struggle against really athletic teams. And they call a moving screen. There you go, Jose Alvarado battling through the screen there. Arlene Sellers, what's up, Arlene? I'm a newbie here. Thanks for having me aboard. Is LeBron playing? LeBron is out, Arlene. Happy to have you, though. Hope you're having a good time. LeBron is out today. Alvarado hands it off to Bridges. Bridges coming to his left, pulls it out, gets it to Towns. Towns up top being guarded by Kennard, backing him down. Stop, half spin, fall away, foul line jumper. Rattles on the rim, but he gets it to drop down. Okay, Cat. Okay. 27-31, 11:20 to go. Back to a 4-point game. Vanderbilt is in the game. He hands it off to Reeves. Reeves being guarded by Alvarado. Spins off of him, driving it down, crosses over to his left, down the lane, swings it out to Vando. Vando swings through, kicks it out to Kennard. Ran off the line by Bridges. Good defense from Mikal Bridges. Kennard kicks it out to LaRavia. Pump fake, down the lane, layup. Got it to go. Beautiful move by LaRavia. Got Anunoby up in the air, driving to the rim like that. And here comes Mo Diawara bringing it down on the right wing, being guarded by Vanderbilt. Diawara coming to his left off the Town screen. Cross-court pass, Anunoby right corner. He lines up the 3. Comes up short, long rebound. Kennard grabs it. Didn't love that 3 from Anunoby. Maybe it hit a pump fake and drive. Here comes Kennard bringing it down. Kennard spins, kicks it out to LaRavia. LaRavia up top, gets it over to Reeves. Reeves being chased by Alvarado. Reeves, jab step, coming to his left, dancing with it, crosses over, down the lane, spins, fall away jumper in the paint, off the back rim, can't get it to go. Towns with a big strong rebound, quick outlet to Alvarado, pushing the pace the other way. Alvarado has it up top, leaves it off for Anunoby. Anunoby being guarded by Reeves. Anunoby drop step in the lane against him, lays it up and in, nice and easy. Reeves and Luka Kennard, as your defenders under the rim, just got out of the way, and Anunoby gets the easy layup. And now Luka Kennard has it up top, gets it over to Kleber. Kleber kicks it out to Kennard, jab step, coming to his right, in the paint against Alvarado, down the lane. Anunoby digs down, knocks the ball out of his hands. Towns picks it up, kicks it out to Diawara, and the Knicks are off and running. Diawara leaves it off for Alvarado. Alvarado over to Towns as the trailer, a 3, line me up. Comes up short, long rebound. Bridges snags it, out to Anunoby. He's open for a 3, line me up. He can't get it to go either. And the 3-point shooting, extremely dismal for the New York Knicks to start the game tonight. Reeves has it up top, coming to his left off the Kleber screen. Down the lane, throws up the floater, and Luka Kennard gets it to go down. 35-29, 6-point deficit for New York. If they could have a quarter where they could knock down their shots. Mark, what's up, Mark? Darnell, what's up, Darnell? Bridges crosses over to his right, gets it to Towns, rolling to the rim, takes the contact, can't get the layup to go, but LaRavia will go to the foul line for 2 as he takes a shot between the legs. You don't love to see that. It's going to take a second down on the floor to just gather himself. Christ away, what's up, Christ? Or Christ, can I call you Christ? Great commentary, appreciate you. Great announcing, appreciate you. I try, we're just trying to have a good time. Here. Jason said Mo D hasn't gotten off his first 3-pointer of the game yet. Just need to see it go down. I mean, he's taking what the defense is giving him. They are no longer leaving him wide open from 3-point range. They have recognized that he can knock down that 3. And so teams are playing him much closer and giving him driving lanes, which you're seeing tonight from Diawara, which I really like, is he's taking what the defense is giving him. He's putting the ball on the floor, he's attacking, he's spraying it out to 3-point shooters. He's playing really good. The 3-point shot just isn't going to be there for him as readily as it was before. Because teams have now recognized, the way we all recognize, oh, this guy can shoot. So those three-point shots aren't going to be there as readily available for him. So now he's adjusting to how teams are playing him. He's on the scouting report, I'll tell you that. He's not high up there. He's low on the scouting report, but he's on the scouting report. Crane said, bully the paint, Lakers too small. Karl-Anthony Towns is indeed starting to do that a little bit here. Second trip to the foul line, he knocks down this first one. And he knocks down the second one. Back to a 4-point game, 9:20 to go here in the second. Marcus Smart bringing it down against Shamit. Shamit back in. He's in for Diawara. They get it into Anunoby. They get it over to Vanderbilt, being guarded by Anunoby. They get it over to Reeves. Alvarado goes for the steal. Reeves knocks down the easy floater in the lane. Alvarado gambled and didn't come up with it. Bridges bringing it down. Both teams just kind of trading baskets these last couple of possessions here. Shamit on the left wing hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby crosses over to his left. Down the lane, gets stripped out of bounds off of OG Anunoby. And the ball will go back to the Lakers here. And we are under 9 to go here. A lot of stoppages in the game tonight. Very slow-paced game. Come on, let's get some NBA action going. Captain Massive said, we're hanging around. It's our style lately. So are we using a challenge here? I think Mike Brown's using a challenge here. All right, we got another timeout, another stoppage in play. Gigi said, can we sit OG down for goodness sake? I mean, who do you want in for OG? Nobody's really shooting it well tonight. I mean, Towns is 2 for 7. OG's 1 for 5. Shamit's 2 for 3. Shamit's knocking it down. Alvarado's yet to take a shot. Bridges 0 for 2. Brunson 1 for 5. Like, nobody's shooting it well, brother. It's one of those nights. Like, OG's providing really good, solid things out there. I will say I would probably sit OG Anunoby and maybe just kind of match his minutes with Luka a little bit, but might give him a bit of a breather. You might try to match Luka up with Josh Hart a little bit. Freddie said, "Are those yellow Skechers on OG?" I did see he wore the yellow Skechers the other night in Denver. I don't know. I didn't notice what he was wearing today. Captain Massive said, "It's early in the game." It is early in the game. Bruce said, we haven't even played our best yet. I mean, we haven't knocked anything down. Have we hit a 3 tonight? Shamit's hit a 3. Has he hit 2 threes? He's hit 1 3. Yeah, we're 1 for 11 from three-point range on, I would say, maybe 7 of these have been absolutely butt-naked, wide-open threes. and they're 1 for 11. So, you know, like, it might be one of those nights. You're going to have to find a way to overcome not being able to shoot the ball here. Just that said, it's 3:30. I forgot to fix my clock. It is, well, for me, it's 4:30. For me, it's 4:30. Bruce said, no up and down. Where's Showtime? Showtime left the Lakers a long time ago. Honestly, they were a little bit of Showtime in 2020 when they won the championship. That was, a defensive-minded team that had their defense lead the offense, and they got out and ran, and it was fun, and all of that. And now they got Luka, and 40-plus-year-old LeBron. So they're not running anytime soon. They're not getting out and run nothing. Jason said, this man said butt-naked threes. Butt-naked, wide-open three. You can't be any more exposed than being butt-naked out there, right? Right? That's the most exposed a human being can be. Have the cheeks out? It's the most exposed a person could be. Right? That's as exposed as the Knicks have been from three-point range. Just wide open, standing there by themselves. Just that said, wish we could restart the game. Yeah, the Knicks coming out slow. I will say, I don't think the Lakers have necessarily come out slow. Definitely not as slow as the Knicks. They've hit 3 threes, 4 threes. They're 4 for 10 from three-point range. So if the Knicks can just find the range a little bit, they'll be in this one. They'll take the lead. Jason said, "Ayo, brother, what's Ayo about it? What's Ayo about it? You can't be any more exposed than to have the cheeks out." So the Knicks win the challenge. Ball back to the Knicks. They put Mike Brown's success rate on challenges. They kick it out to Alvarado, and Alvarado turns it over. Bad pass attempt. The Knicks have the double bigs out there. Towns and Robinson in the game. Reeves pulls it out, crosses over to his right. Reeves down the lane, kicks it out. Hachimura wide open straightaway three. Not good defense there, and Hachimura knocks it down. And now it's a 9-point deficit. Hachimura 2 for 2 from 3. Freeway. Not a fan of the officiating tonight. Bridges crosses over to his left, gets it out to Alvarado. Alvarado pulls it up, gets it over to Towns. Towns calling for a screen from Robinson. Okay. And a bullet pass into Bridges. Bridges, a wild catch from a wild pass from Cat, and he can't get the layup to go because he was off balance. A bump Euro from Reeves gets the layup to go over Shamit. And now it's an 11-point deficit for the Knicks. And now you got to climb back into it, New York. Alvarado has it on the left wing. Alvarado wants to run the pick and roll with Towns. Was seemingly a little frustrated that he didn't get it previously. Alvarado down the lane, throws up the floater, can't get it to go. But Robinson with a one-handed putback slam. And I like the idea of going to the double bigs here because considering you're not knocking anything down, you might as well look to dominate the boards. You might as well look to generate more shots with offensive rebounds considering you are missing a bunch of shots. Beautiful pass from Reeves, extra pass, Vando, the left corner three, he knocks it down. If Vanderbilt is going to knock down threes, we might be in for a long night, y'all. We might be in for a long afternoon game here. Vanderbilt is not a good three-point shooter at all. And the Knicks find themselves down by 12 early here in the game. But we are about 5 minutes into the second, so the Knicks got to rally themselves here. They get it out to Towns on the left wing, being guarded by Reeves. Towns, pass fake. Sees a double team. They get it into Shamit. Shamit up top, shot clock winding down. He's got to look to create, sidestep, pump fake. It's a long two. And they call it travel. I don't know about that one. But they hit Shamit with the travel. Ball back to the Lakers. Lana Mona said Knicks are still sleeping from Denver. I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. They're on the West Coast road trip. They're in LA. It's a matinee game. They're getting off slow, but you got to find other ways to win. No excuse. Playing poorly. Got to pick it up. Reeves sees a double team, fires a bullet pass over to Hachimura, left quarter three. He can't get it to go. Robinson the rebound, quick outlet to Alvarado. Knicks off and running. Alvarado has it up top. Vanderbilt chasing. Vanderbilt applying pressure here. Alvarado attacking to his left. Euro steps down the lane, swings out the Bridges in the right corner, back up top to Alvarado, gets knocked out of the air. Alvarado goes into the backcourt, recovers it. Great pressure here from Jared Vanderbilt. Alvarado has it up top. Alvarado 1-on-1 against Marcus Smart. Settles for the deep pull-up three. Hit the side of the backboard, doesn't even hit rim. Hachimura hit ahead to Smart, 1-on-1 against Bridges. Attacking in the lane, gets blocked by Bridges. Ball knocked into the air. Vanderbilt saves it, though, and they get it out to Reeves. Jab step, loses the handle, picks it back up, spinning to his right, behind the back to the left. Has it up top, hits Kleber, slipping to the rim. They get it over to Smart, runs into Bridges, and draws the foul. And Marcus Smart will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Knicks got to make a couple of substitutions here. Lineup struggling a little bit here, especially with Alvarado as the ball handler, dealing with the pressure from Vanderbilt. Big Ruts, did I get the defensive game plan? Leave the three open and hope they miss. Well, the Vanderbilt one is crazy because he's not a good three-point shooter at all. Hachimura, what is his three-point percentage on the season? He was over 40 for majority of the season. But he can get red hot and stay red hot for a while. But Vanderbilt is shooting 44% from three-point range this year, so he hasn't necessarily been open. The one he was wide open on, and he missed. So funnily enough, the other ones contested him decently well. Judah's revenge. What's up, Judah? We might be blown out today. It's always a possibility. It's always a possibility. It's a 13-point game. Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson back into the game. I told you, we needed some substitutions. Mike Brown, he's listening to us. He gets the same sense. Brunson up top. Dancing with it against Kleber. Brunson in the mid-range. Driving it down. Sees a triple team. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Marcus Smart jumped the passing lane. Comes up with the steal. And is he out of bounds? Is the ball going back to the Knicks, or is it going to stay with the Lakers? Too much standing around for our Knicks right now. Brunson on the wing. Nobody moving. No movement whatsoever. So much so that the Lakers were able to bring over a triple team. And then even when Brunson saw the triple team, everybody else was still standing around. Got to get some movement. Got to get some cutting. Freeway said Brunson has not been playing well lately. I think Brunson's been playing well. He's not been shooting well. His shooting has been awful. But he has 10 plus assists in the last 3 games. Just that today, and Edwards had a game like this against the Magic last night. Yeah, it could happen to any team. It could happen to any team. Which is why you got to go into every single game with the expectation of your team should be doing this, but we'll see how it plays out, right? So the Knicks, if we just look at the paper and compare the teams that way, the Knicks should win. MBM said more blood. Yeah, more blood. More blood. Marcus Smart getting his finger touched up. Freeway said nobody expected him to pass, so that's why no one moves around. He has 10 plus assists in the last 3 games, Freeway. But sure, brother, sure. Your agendas must stay up, no matter how factually incorrect they are. Bruce said, the Knicks look like an East Coast team in the midst of daylight savings time traveling on the West Coast. The sun or the clock on the wall really having no meaning. Yeah, I mean, we could give them the excuses. We could say it's a lot against them, for sure. But, you know, if the shot's not going down, you still got to find ways to be competitive in the game. Still got to find ways to hang in there. Christian, what's up, Christian? Brunson not shooting well, getting 15 assists and beat the Nuggets by damn near 40 is scary. It is, but you're still going to need him to shoot well. Chi said no points in the last 5+ minutes. Yeah. I mean, apart from the Lakers playing really good defense so far tonight, the Knicks, the good shots they were generating earlier in the game, going away. Part of it is the Lakers have implemented their better defensive players in the game. Vanderbilt, Smart, Jackson Hayes was in there for a while. They're better defensive players than their starters. So they kind of have different platoons. They have their defensive units, and then they have their offensive units. They don't really have a ton of two-way guys, if any. And that's kind of been their biggest problem as to why some nights they look good and some nights they don't. Except their non-offensive players can give them a little bit of offense. They look really good. Brunson a step back 3. Finally got one to go from JB. And it's a 10-point game. 5 minutes to go. 5:30 to go here. Timer's a little ahead. We'll catch up. Luka has it up top being guarded by Josh Hart. He's in there with Ayton, who just subbed back in. He sees a double team. He swings out to Hachimura. Catches. Ran off the line by Shaman. That's good defense. Step back mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. Excellent defense. And then Vanderbilt fouls Mitchell Robinson going for the rebound. Excellent defense from the Knicks on that possession. Brunson knocks down the 3 to get it back to 10. Now can the Knicks execute their offense to get it back to single digits? Fortnite Clips. What's up, Fortnite Clips? Appreciate you. K-Hub. What's up, K-Hub? Scratch the L. We're going to come to life about 5 minutes into the third. Catch up, hold them off, and get the W. That is the expectation. That is what I'm hoping for. Brunson bringing it down, 36-46. 10-point deficit, trailing the Lakers here in L.A. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Kennard. Brunson on the left wing, dancing with it, coming to his left. Step back, driving it down along the baseline, inside to Anunoby. Great defense from Luka. Doncic, who comes over and steals it from OG. Here comes Doncic, bringing it down against Shaman in the lane. Kicks it out. Kennard, extra pass. Marcus Smart, wide open left corner 3. Well short, and that's exactly what you do. You rotate the Kennard, you leave Smart open. Brunson pushing it the other way. Pass fake, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Shaman. Shaman has it up top. Pass fake, kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby on the right wing. Coming to his right at the Robinson screen. Anunoby blows past the defender and lays it up and in. Beautiful play from OG. It's back to 8. There you go. We got it to 8. Now continue to get stops and scores. Forgot to restart the timer. 4:30 to go. Now we're 30 seconds behind. Luka coming to his right. Picked up by Robinson. Sees a double team. Swings it out to Kennard. Now over to Smart. Smart another 3. Comes up short. Battle for the rebound. Knocked out of the air. Josh Hart picks it up, and that's exactly what you do. You rotate to Kennard. You leave Smart open. Josh Hart runs right into Marcus Smart, and that's a charge. That is a really good play from Marcus Smart and a really dumb play from Josh Hart. Ran right into him. Marcus Smart knows exactly where Josh Hart wants to go. David Hush Jr. said, JB dribbling way too much? Now we're going to start counting the Jalen Brunson dribbles. I think he's dribbled a perfectly fine amount. Karl-Anthony Towns is playing so good as of late that we have to find the new person to be angry about. And now all of a sudden, everything Jalen Brunson does is a problem. He is not dribbling it too much. He is not shooting too much. When those things happen, I 100% call it out. But that is definitely not the case. Brian Jacobs said, I see what you say. I see what you're talking about. These commentators on TV are disturbing to listen to at times. Yeah, I will say this. Their A team is solid. Their A team's fine. It's their B and C teams, whenever they have these like national TV games where they have multiple games in a row, that's not very good, right? Gigi said, Josh dribbling, seeing the entire floor, yet runs in the smart. Come on, Josh, do better. I mean, that's Josh Hart's patented move. Marcus Smart's a smart, wily defender. He knows exactly where Josh Hart wants to go. He slides in there, takes the charge. Mindset John, what's up, Mindset John? He said, that the Knicks will play much better in the second half, and our defense is clicking. Yeah, absolutely. Defense has been fine. Could be better, of course. Defense has been fine. Could be better. The offense has not been good from anybody tonight. Anunoby's 2 for 6 for 6 points. Brunson's 2 for 6 for 9 points. Josh Hart's 2 for 4 for 4 points. Robinson got the putback dunk and the lob, so that's nice. Shamit, 2 for 3 from the field for 5 points is nice. David Osh Jr. said, Dorsberg jinx. The Dorsberg jinx is alive and true. It is true. Freeway said, the whole team has to stop giving up those 10-point head starts. I mean, I'm sure they're working on it, Freeway. They're for sure working on it. We've talked about as to why some of the reasons, what some of the reasons could be as to why they get off to such slow starts. Tonight, I think it's just, you're playing on your back foot. The home court advantage is going against you in the fact that you are on your West Coast road trip. You're playing in L.A. After being in the East Coast for a brutal winter this year, but you're out in L.A. I'm sure they went out, absorbed some sun for the first time in a while. And it is a matinee game. It's a 3:30 start time here in the East Coast, so it's a 12 o'clock, 12:30 start time over there on the West Coast. That's just, it goes against you. We saw this happen with the Spurs. The Spurs were on their East Coast road trip, and the Spurs came to Madison Square Garden, played an early afternoon start time game, and they shot terribly. They shot absolutely horrendously, right? That's what's going on with the Knicks right now. You're out on the opposite coast, early start time game. Your legs are not going to be there. Your body's not wired for that. So you have to find ways to overcome. That does not mean you lose the game. Does not mean it's a scheduled loss. That just means that you can't rely on your jump shooting today to win the game for you. Get downhill, get to the foul line, have your defense lead the offense. There are other ways to find ways to win. Tina Caro, what's up, Tina? Let's go Knicks win by 3. I'm hoping for it. Chi-Chi, what's up, Chi-Chi? Bridges numbers. Bridges in the game. 0 for 3 from the field, 2 boards, 2 assists, 0 points. Mikhail. Bruce Fowler said, how? Why? Are alleged Knicks fans up in arms if we aren't up by 40, everyone by the end of the first? I agree with you, Bruce. I agree with you. I don't think anything is fundamentally wrong. I don't think Brunson needs to dribble less. I don't think Towns needs to do anything different. I just got to play a little bit better. Just got to, as they leave Luke Kennard wide open for a 3, can't get it to go. But the Lakers chase down the loose ball, and they got to rebound better. And Hachimura steps on the out-of-bounds lines as he can't stay in bounds. Knicks catch a bit of a break there. And the Knicks will bring it down. Under 4 to go. Towns has it up top. They have their starting lineup back out there. Trying to end the first half strong. Brunson off the Towns handoff. Pocket pass to Towns rolling to the rim. Euro steps past Reeves. Josh Hart fighting for the loose ball. Brunson picks it up. Driving it down in the paint. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Shot clock winding down. Josh Hart's got to get it up. Down the lane. Gets blocked by Aiden out of bounds. And it's a shot clock violation. Somebody had to take that shot. Brunson or Hart. Too much passing. Too much passing between Josh Hart and Brunson there. Brunson should have just took that corner 3 when he had it. Bruce Fowler said, end daylight savings time. So, yeah, all that while on the opposite coast and you're in daylight savings time, it's going to be against you. But again, there are other ways to win a basketball game. Just because you can't rely on your jump shooting tonight means you have to find different ways to come out on top. The Lakers swing it around. Hachimura left corner three comes up short. Towns with the rebound. They get it over to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson up top. Brunson dancing with it against Hachimura. Driving to his right. Spins to his left. Down the lane. Fall away jumper. Can't get it to go. Gets knocked to the floor. Brunson looking for a foul call. Arguing he had no space to land. But here come the Lakers pushing it the other way. Knicks got it back on defense. Luka picks up his handle. Good defense from Bridges. Luka's got nowhere to go. And Luka throws it away. And a head-to-head to OG Anunoby for the two-handed slam. And that's exactly what I mean. Your defense needs to lead your offense. Your jump shot's not going down. If you can come up with some stops, come up with some turnovers, get out and run, and get an easy one, and a 7-0 run for the Knicks has opened up, your offense will be better off than relying on half-court offense, and Reeves goes to the rim, gets fouled. Austin Reeves going to the foul line for 2 free throws, gets fouled by Josh Hart, as Josh Hart was protecting the rim there. Freeway said, I hope the NBA decides to let you guys show the games while you're calling it. I think more fans prefer this. That would be glorious. That would be glorious. There was a website back in the day, not even back in the day, a couple months ago, that had to close down because they could not afford to keep it up. That was partnered with the NBA called Playback, where you could stream commentary like this, but also show the game. Ultimately, I never decided to utilize Playback because I didn't want to alienate the YouTube audience and prioritize the Playback audience because we built our community here on YouTube. But that website has now gone away. Hopefully, there's another website one day that comes out that allows us to kind of just take this stream and put it over on Playback. Or put it over on whatever new site is created. They get over to Towns. Also, you had to pay to be on that site to watch. Towns down the lane, pump fakes, puts it up. Gets it to go down, looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it. Ton of contact, didn't matter. Reeves knocked down both free throws, by the way, so it's 42-48, 2:20 to go. Luka has it up top, attacking to his left. Loses the handle on the ball, and the Knicks defense applying the pressure here. Bullet pass over to Bridges, lefty layup. Can't get it to go. Towns tip can't get it to go. And now Reeves bringing it down. Reeves has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Crossing over to his left, down the lane, snaking it back to his right hand against Towns. Bump Euro down the lane. And a foul is called, and Towns is like, come on. But I think that's a foul on Bridges, reaching down for the steal. Not on Towns. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, that's a foul on Bridges. That's his third. Get off my lawn record said, the Knicks need the clean, need clean, foul-free stops if they're going to pull this off, for sure. And they had a couple there, but couldn't take full advantage of it. Cut it to 6, but now Reeves at the foul line can push it back up to 8. Probably will as he knocks down the first one. He's got another one coming. Mo Diawara at the scores table coming in for the in foul trouble Mikal Bridges. He's got 3 fouls. Reeves got one more free throw coming. Judah said sit Bridges. Bridges is going to the bench. Bridges has been solid defensively today. Just can't buy a basket. Brian Jacobs said Towns is going to hurt someone before this game is over. They should stop stepping in front of him then. He's big. That's a big dude. If you can't handle that kind of physicality, get out of the paint. Towns can be reckless on his drives. Towns a beautiful pass to Brunson, gets in the paint, they swing it around, Anunoby, a wide open straightaway 3. You got to knock this one down. And he does! And he does. Thank you, OG. Reeves did knock down both free throws, so it's 45-50. All right, if we can get this to a single possession game, or at best, take the lead going into the second half, I'd love it. They get it to Luka, being guarded by Shamit on the right wing. Luka sees the double team, swings it out to Hachimura, extra pass to Kennard, ran off the line by Anunoby, at the foul line, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Luka, a deep right wing 3 for Luka, comes up short, the long rebound, Shamer recovers it. That was excellent defense there by the Knicks. My goodness. Flying around, knowing exactly where the Lakers are going to throw it and making the rotation perfectly. Brunson up top, coming to his right off a double screen, Ayton switched on to Brunson. Brunson over to Shamit, wide open left corner 3. Can't get it to go. Couple of open ones. Can't take advantage of it. Reeves bringing it down, he has it up top. 1 minute remaining. And an offensive foul, Luka Doncic pushing off on Shamit, battling for post positioning. And Luka asking J.J. Redick to challenge it. I don't think he's going to use both of his challenges in the second half here. I don't think he's going to do that. Sons Jen said, I love Landry Shamit. Shamit has been so good for the Knicks this season. My goodness. Home run hitters. What's up, home run hitters? Marcelo DeCosta. What's up, Marcelo? Lakers. They're up by 5. They're up by 5. Here we go. Knicks bringing it down. Brunson up top gets it over to Towns in the high post, being guarded by Ayton. Coming to his right off a Brunson screen. They swing it around. Shamit ran off the line. Tried to get it back to Diawara, but Doncic reads it and draws the foul on Mo Diawara, and Doncic will go to the foul line for 2. See that right there? That little touch foul that Mo Diawara gives to Luka Doncic, to me, that's not a foul. To me, that's 2 players running side by side, Luka leaning in, and then next thing you know, leaning away and flipping up at the rim. To me, that is the type of foul that you can't continue to give basketball players. Like, that's marginal contact. Basketball is a contact sport. Let me see it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Diawara steps in front of him and knocks him off his path. Yeah. So Luka leans into him and then fades back and throws it up. But Mo Diawara is just running. He's entitled to his path as the defender. To me, those are the foul calls, and it's not just a Luka thing. Luka's just great at drawing those fouls because he knows they'll give him that foul. But that is the type of foul in the NBA that, to me, has to just go away. Where is the foul in Mo in that situation? What did Mo do wrong, right? Luka knocks down both free throws. Brunson will bring it down. Brunson up top being guarded by Reeves. Brunson dancing with it, coming to his right, down the lane. Pump fakes, puts up the floater, gets it to go down from JB. It's a nice, beautiful move right there. He went quickly, so the Knicks will have the final possession of the quarter. And now Reeves has it up top. 0 field goals made over the last 7 minutes for the Lakers. And yet, how do they continue to score points? Getting to the foul line. Shamit guarding Reeves up top. They dig down, they swing it out to Luka, ran off the line by Anunoby. He's going to step back for a 3 over OG. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson mishandles it. Hit ahead to Diawara. Over to Shamit. Shamit with the easy layup. What a fast break from the Knicks. And now Reeves will bring it down the other way. Reeves has it up top. Luka sulks over there in the corner. Reeves hesitating against Shamit down the lane. Throws up the floater. Banks it in. Beautiful move by Austin Reeves there. And they get over to Brunson. 3/4 scored heat for JB. Can't get it to go. Hits the top of the backboard. And that will be the end of our first half coverage. 54-49. Beautiful. Beautiful. Knicks did a pretty good job. It's a 5-point game. Maybe not beautiful, but it's a 5-point game. Pretty ugly, not going to lie. It's a 5-point game in a first half where they were absolutely putrid from the field. Putrid. Get off my lawn records at 12 fouls to 10. The Lakers are winning the foul game. But if JB finds his stroke, we'll be all right. If anybody can find their stroke tonight, it'd be all right. Let's look at it. Let's immediately just jump right into the box score. I don't think any other games are on, but we could check. I think this is our only game on right now. OG, 4 for 8 from the field. Not bad, but only 1 for 4 from three-point range on pretty... Oh, I forgot. It is halftime. Shout out to our halftime sponsor, our guys over at Get Off My Lawn Records. Go out and check out getoffmylawnrecords.com. Check out their music. Go sign up for their list. And be notified whenever they have new music coming out. I think he said it earlier in the chat. Let us know. New music coming out soon for the Jazz Destroyers, right? Shout out to them. Again, check out their record. They also were generous enough to give us a 20% discount code over at bandcamp.com. So go over to bandcamp.com, 20% off the entire store, I believe, right? So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for that. They will remain up here for the remainder of the season. Shout out our guys, Donald Moore, and the beautiful people over at Get Off My Lawn Records. Mark said could have been worse. It could have been much worse. The Knicks are a bad 3 for 15 from three-point range. We'll go over the team stats, but my goodness. Get Off My Lawn Records said, I'm going to get a little West of Regret by the Jazz Destroyers out before the end of the season. Nice. Make sure everybody's tuned in and locked in. Also, you can go subscribe to the YouTube channel. As you can see, the YouTube channel right there. Go ahead and subscribe to it. Get Off My Lawn Records. 20% off everything in Bandcamp. Code Sheffy. Appreciate you. My guy. Very generous of you. Go check him out. Medlin Brown. What's up, Medlin? The Knicks are overpassing and turning the ball over. There was a couple of possessions where they were overpassing. Yeah, there were. There was a couple of possessions there I thought they were overpassing. I think for the most part they've done a pretty good job moving the ball around, but there were a couple of possessions where I did think they were overpassing. I agree with that. Buzzer Beater said, Doncic flops like a trout out of water. He does. We knew this was going to be the case tonight. It is what it is. You got to find ways to overcome it. Brian Jacobs said, Knicks don't ever overpass when Brunson is dribbling the air out of the ball. JK. What do we rate that rage comment, guys? I like that we did that early in the stream. What do we rate that one? That rage bait comment. That one's like a 3 out of 10. That one's like a 3 out of 10. Christian Blaze said, all I see is Mo DOR with the best plus minus halftime. Hey, we're walking out of here with something, right, Christian? We're walking out of there with something. Yeah, Mo DOR with the +5. You guys know I don't particularly love the plus minus stat, but he walked out of there with a +5. Not bad. Not bad, Mo. Buzzabita said, Luka the Trout Doncic. The Trout's not bad. Trout's not a bad nickname for him. Darnell said, I think the Knicks are going to win. I agree. I think there's a lot pointing towards the Knicks positively here today. Again, Reeves knocked down the last floater to give them 54 points. But before that floater went down, they went 7 minutes without a field goal made. Like, that's rough for the Lakers. They survived off of free throws. And before we continue with the box score watch here, let's go over to the team stats and check out the free throws. So field goal, the Knicks are dominating the possession battle, which is usually indicates who is dominating the game. The Knicks dominating the possessions. Not turning the ball over, snagging offensive rebounds, getting more shot attempts is always good. They were 18 for 43 from the field as opposed to the Lakers 16 for 36. Three-point shooting, though, was a pretty big difference. 6 made to only 3 made. Knicks got to shoot it significantly better in the second half here. 3 made threes in the first half is bad. We just watched a game in which the Cleveland Cavaliers went 2 for 22 in the first half. The Knicks 3 for 15 here. They gotta knock down more threes in the second half if they want to pull off this victory. It is what it is. You're not going to win an NBA basketball game in 2026 if you don't knock down at least 7 or 8 threes, right? So they have to knock down 4 or more, in my estimation, really 5 or more. I think you got to get the 8 made threes in modern basketball to at least give yourself an opportunity. Free throws, 19 free throw attempts in the first half to 11. This is why we stay away from Lakers games. This is why. Get off my lawn record said, Shaman's got the best field goal percentage, but OG's 50% in the second. We'll go over the box score, but there is, the Knicks are doing a really good job of generating open looks, and guys are not knocking them down, which is why I think in the second half it will benefit them more so than the Lakers. 10 for 11 from the foul line for the Knicks, which is nice. 16 for 19 for the Lakers, which is just, they got 19 free throw attempts in the first half. My goodness. Buzzer Beater said the free throw disparity and the 3-point misses are the problem. Yeah, the free throw disparity, you have to know that playing against the Lakers, it's going to be a big free throw disparity. Because of course it is. It's disgusting against the Lakers, which again is why we try to stay away from some Lakers games. And then the 3-point percentage is usually the equalizer against the Lakers because they're not a very good defensive team. You could generate good shots against them. And the Knicks did. They just didn't knock down any of their open ones. So if the Knicks can knock down some of these open threes, they'll be able to pull this one out today. Offensive rebounds are 5-4. Defensive rebounds are 18-14. So honestly, not even dominating the offensive boards. I assume turnovers. Foul shots as well. Look, the fact that they only took 36 field goal attempts in the first half is because they lived at the foul line, right? He's just said, Knicks looking strong at halftime. Let's go. They got to look stronger in the second half if they want to pull this one off. I thought they closed the half pretty well, but assist 18-14 or 11-11. My bad. 11 assists to 11 assists. It's hard for the Lakers to generate assists if they're shooting free throws on every possession. It's hard for the Knicks to generate assists if you're just going to miss all your shots. So that's why we have a low assist numbers for both sides. Just that said, 3 for 15 from 3 is nasty. It wouldn't be as nasty if the Lakers were playing really good defense. The Knicks have generated wide open looks from 3 for their knockdown 3-point shooters. Brunson had a couple open looks. Towns had a couple open looks. Anunoby's had some open looks. Bridges had some open looks. And really, really tough outing for the Knicks from the 3-point line as a team. Nobody really having the touch. Shaman knocked down a 3, so that was nice. But outside of that, he had a couple open looks that he also missed. Fungpei, what's up, Fungpei? 25-point quarter is very far from 40. It is very far from 40, for sure. Fast break points, 6 to 7. The Lakers want to play as slow-paced game as possible because Luka does not like to run. LeBron's not out there, but he's also a gajillion years old. He does not like to run as much, although he likes to run more than Luka. It's really a Luka thing. Luka does not like to run at all. Points in the paint, 28 to 16. Hard to score points in the paint when all your made shots are coming from the foul line. 16 of their 50. They've made as many free throws as field goals. Like, come on, man. 16 free throws made and 16 shots made. Like, come on, man. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do, Lakers? 16 field goals made to 16 field goals made? Disgusting. Disgusting. Rose Pierce said a slight chance that the Lakers get their famous third quarter going. Slight chance. Darnell said Knicks have to move to the short side of threes with what the Lakers are doing. Watch. Bruce Fowler said, so now showtime. Slow time. The Lakers are indeed playing slow time basketball. Buzzer Beater said, does a low-scoring affair favor us? I don't think... Yes. There's a slow fair pay. Low scoring, yes. Low scoring, I think it does favor us because the Knicks are a very good offensive team. And they do a good job. Like, they did a good job in the first half of executing. They just didn't knock them down. I think if they do that in the second half, they'll be able to pull away in this one. I would think that a low-scoring affair does benefit the Knicks because even though they have been playing very good defense as of late, we know their bread and butter is more so their offense rather than their defense. And so if you can get this to be a like mucky game, I think the Knicks offense will find ways to pull through at the end. Rose Pierce said a tad bit better three-point percentage, and the Knicks will win this. Yeah, but they gotta do it. They gotta do the thing, right? So let's go back to the box scores here. Landry Shamet, 7 points off the bench today, 3 for 5 from the field, 1 for 3 from three-point range. That was nice. That was important. Very impactful. Jose Alvarado didn't really love his minutes. Only got 6 minutes tonight. Didn't really love his minutes while he was out there. Did have an assist. He did have a turnover. I thought he struggled against the pressure from Jared Vanderbilt. Part of the reason why he got pulled with only 6 minutes. Did not spend any time on the court with Jalen Brunson, probably because the Lakers are a bigger guard wing focused team. Not a ton of opportunities to put two small guards out there. So I get it for the most part, but I think having multiple ball handlers out there will give the Lakers some trouble because they are very bad at keeping ball handlers out of the paint. And we can get into the paint and spray it out. We'll generate good open threes, and hopefully that they go down. As far as the starters go, Brunson with 11, Towns with 10, Anunoby with 11 are three guys doing their thing. Mikal Bridges with a donut, 0 points in 14 minutes, 0 for 4 from the field. Got to get him going. I don't think he'll remain scoreless throughout tonight, so that should be a good plus and benefit for the Knicks in the second half. Josh Hart, 4, 5, and 1. I thought Josh Hart was solid tonight. He's fine. He also matches up physically with Luka in terms of like his size and his strength. And we know Luka isn't blown by anybody anytime soon nowadays. So Josh Hart should be able to match up with him well out on the perimeter. AB said, what's the game plan? Not looking good today? I don't know how to speak necessarily to the game plan per se, but the Knicks are kind of just getting what they want offensively. The shots just aren't going down. They had wide open looks for their knockdown shooters. Anunoby, Towns, Brunson, and Bridges all had wide open shots from three and are a combined 2 for, was that 7, 9, 11? 2 for 11 from your starters from three-point range. Josh Hart hasn't taken one yet. So 2 for 11 for your 4 knockdown three-point shooters who are starters. That's not good, right? So I expect that to be better in the second half. Off the bench, Mo Diawara gave us 2 points. He played 11 minutes. Again, he matches up size-wise with a lot of the Lakers players, which is why he played more over Alvarado. Also, pretty solid ball handlers. A pretty solid ball handler onto himself in Mo Diawara. His defense and his pressure and his ability to get out and run and his passing and his vision allowed him to be on the court and get the Knicks out and running, which you want to do against the Lakers. You want to speed the game up as much as possible. Mitchell Robinson did Mitchell Robinson things. 4 points, 2 rebounds. Snag some more rebounds, and I'd appreciate that, Big Mitch. I'd appreciate that. Hard to grab rebounds when the Lakers spend majority of their first half offense at the foul line. So hard to grab rebounds for Mitch. Not a ton available for him. Karl Anthony Towns snagged 7 of them, so that's nice. Josh Hart with 5. Judge that said Mikhail minus 11. AB said, I don't want to lose to the Lakers. I don't want to lose to anybody. Austin Reeves in the first half, 17 big O points, 6 for 7 from the foul line. Luka, 14 big O points, 7 for 18 from the foul line. So half of Luka's points coming from the foul line. He's 3 for 10 from the floor. Reeves, 5 for 9 from the floor, a little bit more ethical. Although he 6 for 7 from the foul line, so he took almost just as many free throws. 3 boards, 2 assists for Reeves, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for Luka. As far as that goes, Hachimura, he knocked down a couple of jump shots early and then started to miss them late. So hopefully we don't get burned by Hachimura the remainder of the game. He did get a couple of open looks, but he didn't knock the rest of them down. He's got 10 points, 3 boards, 4 for 7 from the field. As far as their bench goes, they didn't get a ton. Kennard hit a 3. Hayes has 2. Laravia with 2. And Vanderbilt hit a 3. And I think that's probably the most offense you'll get from Vanderbilt the rest of the night. We'll see if Laravia gives them anything other than these 2 points, maybe another basket or 2. Hayes only played the 5 minutes, knocked down 2 free throws, because of course he did. Cleveland played the 6 minutes, he got the nosebleed. Again, it's kind of just been Luka and Reeves, and Hachimura knocked down a couple of shots as well, but if they can do a better job of keeping them off the foul line, if the refs can allow them to actually play physical defense tonight, and the Knicks knock down their shots, I think the Knicks will be able to pull away here tonight. Or this afternoon. It is not the nighttime yet. It is 5 o'clock, though. We are getting to that point. Judge that said Rui will take the game winner over Luka. Rui does have that kind of confidence. For the most part. And I believe this is the only game on, right? Yeah. We're 6 o'clock. Another hour is when these other games start tipping off. You got Pistons Heat and you got Mavericks Raptors. Pistons Heat is obviously very fun and very interesting with the Pistons playing last night against the Brooklyn Nets, resting Cade, really. All-Star Thompson is out with the ankle injury. Resting Cade last night against the Nets, thinking, oh yeah, we could just take care of the Nets. We got Jalen Duren out there. We'll be all right. And then they smoke a 23-point lead to the Brooklyn Nets, and the Pistons end up taking a loss, and they drop to 45-17. Now they play the Heat, who have been playing very good basketball as of late. They're coming off a very solid win the other day. Who'd they play? Who did their Heat play the other day? They're coming off a really nice win, though. They are winners of their last 4. They beat the Hornets. The Hornets, very good team. They beat the Hornets. They have a win against the Rockets in there as well. Rockets, we're covering that game later tonight. If you guys didn't know, we will stay live. Well, we're not going to stay live. We will end the stream, take about an hour and a half break in between, and then we'll come back live later tonight for the Rockets taking on the Spurs. AB said Celtics looking dangerous, game changer. They are looking pretty dangerous. I don't think it's a game changer because I fully expected Jason Tatum to be back, and I expected the Celtics to be good. I guess it is a game changer because they do jump the Pistons to me in terms of like, oh yeah, they're going to be the tougher matchup come playoff time. But I'm still not entirely worried because I don't trust their end of the bench guys. Like, do I trust Shireman and Gonzalez come playoff time? Not really. And the Knicks have the defenders to match up with the Celtics as best as you can, right? Between Anunoby and Bridges to match up with Tatum and Brown. And Josh Hart, you can throw him out there too. Now you have this wild card of Mo Diawara, but again, if I'm counting out Shireman and Gonzalez, do I also count out Mo Diawara as a rookie? I think so. But I think all fair, everything even. You get Deuce McBride back, fully healthy. Celtics are absolutely horrified of Mitchell Robinson, so I still give the advantage to the Knicks, especially this season. Kanyon Pepper, what's up, Kanyon Pepper? Hornets, we're not worried about the Celtics. We're not worried about the Hornets either. Hornets are very good, very dangerous. They have no bench. Their bench is full of hustle, energy, and effort guys. Joe's dad said one team has to leave Texas to get matchup. Oh, I forgot it's a Texas matchup. Now I know what I'm going to wear later. Thank you for that. I forgot. It is a Texas matchup. Kanyon Pepper said they should have never traded Simons. I mean, Vooch didn't play today, and they still dominated, so I think they'll be all right. They got Pritchard coming off the bench again. Darnell said, I would like to see Kolek and Bridges guards. Maybe Kolek in over Alvarado, but Alvarado's still a better basketball player than Kolek right now. But I could see it. All right, here we go. We're checking back in here. Get ourselves ready and situated. There we go. Christian said, as a Celtics fan, I can say we're playing scrimmage games until the playoffs. No expectations makes us dangerous, but matchup-wise, Pistons and Knicks are better. Yeah, the Celtics are right there, and they could shock the world. They could for sure win a series against either of those teams, but they would definitely push those to 6 or 7 games. At least they should. All right, here we go. Start of the second half. Bridges, I'm not counting them out. That's for sure. Bridges gets it over to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing. Brunson gets it to Towns in the post. Drop step, two-handed slam. Luka Doncic, just, I don't even know what kind of defense that was supposed to be. And Luka looking at Austin Reeves like, what was that? Like, Luka, what was that? Towns gets the easy dunk because Luka does not want to play defense. Reeves has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Swings it out to Doncic. Doncic down the lane, throws up the lob. I thought it was a floater and it was going to come up short. It was a lob over to DeAndre Ayton for the two-handed slam. Here comes Brunson bringing it down. Knicks not communicating well enough defensively. Bridges has it up top, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right off the town screen. Brunson on the right wing. Dribble pull-up three for Brunson. Got it to go for JB. Can the Knicks start heating up from the perimeter here? First three-point attempt goes down. Goes to Jalen Brunson, 54-56. It's a two-point game. Reeves has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. They get over to Smart. Smart being guarded by Brunson. Anunoby runs over Austin Reeves, and it's a foul on OG Anunoby. Anunoby saying, Luka pushed me in the Reeves, but he's not going to win that argument. He's just at second half. Let's go, Knicks. Finish strong. Absolutely. Absolutely. Finish strong. Tammy, what's up, Tammy? Crandon said, Luka doesn't play defense. He does not. He does not play defense. We know this. They get it into Luka. Luka plays offense, though. He has it in the high post, being guarded by Anunoby. Under 11 to go. We're starting the third quarter here. One-legged fall-away jumper for Luka. Got it to go over OG. That's just the superstar making a superstar shot. Brunson bringing it down against Luka. Dribble pull-up three. Is he feeling it? Comes up short on that one. A little bit of a heat check shot for JB. Not sure if we needed that. Here comes Reeves bringing it down. Reeves up top, crossing over against Bridges. Coming to his left, and Bridges picks up his fourth foul. It's 4, Mikhail. That's 4. Susan, what's up, Susan? We got this game. No defense. Lakers are going to have a breakdown. Does Bridges stay in the game? Bridges does not stay in the game. He comes out for Landry Shamet. Come on, Mikhail. Reeves gets it into Luka. Luka being guarded by Anunoby, coming to his left off the Ayton screen, down the lane, throws another lob up top, and Ayton can't get the finish, but he grabs his own rebound and lays it up and in. And the Knicks getting killed on the lob attempts here. Part of the reason why I think Mike Brown maybe went to the double big lineup in the first half there. Try to dissuade the lobs. They get it over to Brunson. Brunson jab step to his right. Ayton looks to pick him up. Brunson has it. Brunson tries to throw the inside pass to Josh Hart. Gets knocked out of bounds by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6 for the Knicks. 10 minutes to go here. Kevin said, hustle, energy, and effort. I take that from any team versus missing open shots. I mean, they are playing with hustle, energy, and effort. Are you talking about the Lakers? Like, you don't like the way the Lakers are playing? Towns, fall away mid-range shot after the turnaround. Got to go for Towns. I love that the confidence is coming back from the jump shot, baby. He has struggled all year with his jump shot, and it's starting to come around at the best time, toward the end of the season. Hopefully he continues this for the remainder of the regular season as Luka puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Hachimura rips it down. Gets it out to Reeves. Crosses over down the lane. Lefty layup. Got it to go for Austin Reeves. And then Josh Hart completely obliterates Reeves there. Completely obliterated Austin Reeves. My goodness. Manuel, what's up, Manuel? These two teams will get bounced in the first round. Yeah, sure, but I mean, the Lakers, sure, but Josh Hart went head-to-head, head-butted Austin Reeves. Not on purpose. Reeves is a little shaken up, but no blood, no foul. Knicks ended up calling the timeout, I believe. Angela Harding said, what's up, Susan? What's up, Susan? Kevin said, how many points Mitchell Robinson has 4 points. He had one tip dunk off a missed shot, and he had one lob dunk. Ozahar, what's up, Ozahar? It's an unfortunate situation for Austin Reeves, but this is just incidental contact. This is just incidental contact. Benjamin Clark with the Benjamin Clark. Ozahar said Lakers will probably lose. Jason said, what did I miss? Brunson knocked down a 3. Towns knocked down a fall away long 2. And that's 5 points for the Knicks. What else did we miss? I think that's it. And then Mikal Bridges picked up his 4th foul, so he's out. Shamit's in for what's going to end up being the remainder of the 3rd. We'll probably won't see Bridges till the 4th now. And then to get to this timeout here, Josh Hart ran into Austin Reeves accidentally. They made head-to-head contact. Josh Hart seemed fine, but Austin Reeves fell to the floor. Took a pretty hard hit. And now the referees are reviewing it. Kevin said, depends on who the New York Knicks match up with. Everything depends on the matchups. Everything will depend on the matchups. Also, I haven't done this in a while, but let us refresh our stream here. All right. We are as live as we could be. Ben, what's up, Ben? Ben Nino. Jason said, we need Susan on Bridges' head right now to get him right. Bridges having a miserable game, dealing with foul trouble, can't stay on the court right now, has 0 points. I think he's played solid defense when he has been able to be on the court, but the problem is you got to be on the court. And he has not done so. Chi said, are we only 2 behind Boston in the loss column? I prefer to stay at 3. What do you think? We are 2 behind Boston in the loss column. Everything will be a little bit more clear. Everything is too jumbled up in the standings to really know where I would prefer the Knicks to land right now. So the Knicks are sitting at the 3 seed. They're not going to drop below the 4 seed. The Toronto, unless they go on another bad losing streak. But Toronto and Orlando, like these teams, are just a little too far down at this point. I think we have our top 4 set, and then 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 because they're all pretty close. Will be battled for. And so we don't know, like 6 and below. We don't know who the Knicks might be matched up with if they end up, or even 5 and below. We don't know who they'll be matched up with at this point in the season because the standings are too close. So I would prefer to stay out of the 4-5 to avoid Detroit in the second round. But at this point, you got Detroit and you got Boston, 2 tough matchups, whatever the case may be. We're a ball out there. Let's hoop. Here we go. Knicks bringing it down. I forgot to give Reeves his 2-point layup there. So it's a 6-point game. Brunson on the right wing. Pocket pass to Towns. Towns has it at the foul line, being guarded by Ayton. Towns. Jab step. Pump fake. Jab step. Fall away long 2 for Towns. Can't get it to go. Luka with the rebound. Here comes Marcus Smart. Smart bringing it down. He has it up top. They get it over to Reeves. Reeves coming to his right, being guarded by Shamit. Hands it off to Hachimura. Up top to Smart. Gets it over to Ayton. Ayton fakes the handoff. Keeps it. Hands it off to Doncic. Doncic stops. Being guarded by Anunoby. He sees a double team. Now they retreat. Anunoby 1-on-1 against OG. Pump fakes. Coming to his left. Step back. One-legged. 3 out of bounds with the shot clock winding down. He got it to go. That is Luka Doncic being Luka Doncic, man. My goodness, what a shot. Brunson over to OG. OG jab step. Coming to his left. Down the lane. Gets caught in the air. Kicks out to Shamit. Up top to Towns. He'll fire the 3. And he'll miss the 3. And it goes out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the Knicks. And they're saying Luka touched it. Luka can't believe it. Luka can't believe it. And I don't think they're going to use their second challenge here on an out-of-bounds call after they used it in the first. So they're just going to have to go back to playing defense, even if he did or did not touch it. That was an absolutely ridiculous shot from Luka over OG. OG is all in his jersey. Luka one-legged falling out of bounds, heaves it up there, and he gets it to go nothing but net because that's what Luka does. That's what Luka does. So now the Knicks got to find a way to respond. It is a 9-point deficit. Oh, no, they give it back to the Lakers. Luka, step back 3. Can't get that one to go. Brunson, the rebound, pushing it the other way. Brunson, a home run pass to OG. OG loses the handle. Reeves pick it up. Not a great pass from Brunson, but Anunoby, you got to catch that. It's in your hands, man. Reeves crosses over on Josh Hart, fires the 3, gets it to go, and Austin Reeves got to go in here today. And now it is a 12-point lead for the Lakers, 68-56, a 12-2 run, puts them up by 12. Towns has it up top. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing. Pump fakes against Doncic. Crossing over. Down the lane. Loses the handle. Picks it up. Doncic in his stance. Brunson blows right past him. Down the lane. Kicks out to Shamet. Walks into the open three. Shamet knocks it down. Gets it back to 10. Or gets it back to 9, excuse me. Here comes Austin Reeves bringing it down. Reeves has it up top, being guarded by Shamet. Reeves crossing over to his right, off the 8-in screen. Driving it down, behind the back, hesitation, coming to his left, foul line, pull-up jumper for Reeves. Rattles in, can't stay in though, bounces back out. Towns with the rebound. Brunson hit ahead to Hart. Hart down the lane, Euro steps down the lane, scoops it up with the right hand, got it to go. And the Knicks, if you can push the pace on this Lakers team, get a stop and get on a run, he can absolutely generate easy looks. Luka has it up top, being guarded by OG Anunoby. Luka looks to run the pick and roll with Ayton. They get it over to Smart. Smart down the lane against Towns. And Smart draws the foul on Karl Anthony Towns. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Christian said, Luka with these soccer player antics will never not be funny to me. I guess he does take his cues from soccer players. Marcus Smart at the foul line for 2. He knocks down the first one. He's got another one coming. Judah said, we can't get a stop for nothing. I mean, the Lakers are excellent at drawing fouls, and the refs are giving it to them, as they tend to do. Darnell said, take Towns out. It might be wise to get Mitchell Robinson in the game. I don't know if he has to come in for Towns. Might want to play a little bit bigger here. Who knows? But for now, they're going to rock with the same lineup. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Smart knocks down both free throws. Back to a 9-point game. Under 7 to go. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Smart. They get it to Towns, being guarded by Ayton. Towns faces up. Coming to his right. Tries to hit Josh Hart, cutting back door. Gets kicked out of bounds. George disheartening. Knicks got to do a better job of playing defense without fouling. They get it into Towns. Towns gets it out to Anunoby. Anunoby being guarded by Hachimura. Jab step coming to his left down the lane. Kicks it out. Swings it up top to Shamet. Shamet the 3. Shamet rolling on the rim. Can't get the friendly roll. Bounces off. DeAndre Ayton grabs the rebound. Reeves tries to throw the full court pass. Good defense from the Knicks to challenge him for it. And it ends up going out of bounds. Jalen Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top. Dancing with it against Reeves. Crossing over to his left. Down the lane. Stop. Pump fake. Steps through. Spins. Again. Fall away jumper. Comes up short. No pass possession. Don't like those at all. Not a good possession from Jalen Brunson. He's trying to get something going, but don't like it. Doncic has it up top, being guarded by Josh Hart. Coming to his left off the 8-in screen. Ayton swings it up top to Smart. Smart, extra pass to Hachimura, right wing 3. He got it to go. And now the Knicks trail by 12 again. And here comes Brunson bringing it down for the Knicks. Brunson runs right into Smart, draws the foul. Can't get the shot to go down. And I don't want to see the Lakers upset, because those are the foul calls that the Lakers have gotten all night. Brunson just utilizing it against them. Kevin said, keep Towns in so he can look like an AU player against Ayton. Towns, they subbed him out already. Can't check his box score. Gigi said, is it too much to ask for them to go on a 15-0 run? A little bit. That is a lot to ask for. Is it too much to ask for? No, we could ask for it. They don't give it to him in the shooting motion, so side out of bounds. Brunson up top, driving to his right, over to Diawara. No hesitation 3 from Mo, comes up short. Rebound for Hachimura. Here comes Reeves. Knicks trail by 12, 73-61. Reeves has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. Crossing over to his left. Reeves up top. Dancing with it. Crosses over to his right. Fends off of Jalen Brunson. Kicks it out to Hachimura. Hachimura the open 3. Hachimura can't get it to go. And Josh Hart with the rebound, bringing it down over to Brunson. Brunson gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart will line up the 3. Josh Hart will miss the 3. Battle for the rebound. Ayton keeps it alive. Kennard can't save it, though. They swing it around. Brunson the wide open straightaway 3. Off the back rim, in and out, can't get it to stay. Ayton cleans it up with the rebound. And here come the Lakers. This is a pretty ugly game going on here. Luka coming to his right, crosses over, down the lane, leans in, draws the foul. He's going to the foul line for 2. More free throws for the Lakers. Sad Rack Moise. Sadrick? What's up, Sadrick? I need 30 plus 6 assists from Luka. I'm rooting for you, brother. I'm rooting for you. Ozahar. Go Lakers, go. Go Knicks. You don't know who you root for, Ozahar? Chichi said, if Cat is the second option, why does the ball go to the third and fourth option, but not the second option? Then the second option is the first option. First one to get subbed. Karl-Anthony Towns has had a bunch of opportunities today with the ball in his hands. They've done a great job of getting Karl-Anthony Towns the ball. The thing that's not going right for the Knicks today, as Luka splits the free throws, misses the second one, is they're not knocking down their open shots, number 1. And number 2, they can't stop fouling the Lakers. Shamit has it up top, being guarded by being guarded by Hachimura. They get over to Brunson. Brunson, with Hachimura switched onto him. They swing it out to Diawara. Diawara on the right wing. Driving to his left, putting his head down, attacking in the lane. Lefty layup against the contact. Can't get it to go, but he does draw the foul. He's going to the foul line for 2. Look at Mo Diawara. Getting downhill. 13-point deficit for the Knicks. Come on, Mo. Knock down your free throws, brother. Lana Mona said, we don't look good at all. Not really. Sons Jen said, disappointing to see the Lakers dictating pace on both ends. They are absolutely dictating the pace, Sons Jen. Great point. Lakers are absolutely dictating the pace right now. And it's part of the reason why the Knicks look so disjointed. Playing the Lakers game right now. Diawara knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. We have just under 5 minutes to go here. Darnell said 5 for 23 on the 3 ball. Not good. Need better shooting from 3. Yeah, you do. You do. Diawara knocks down both free throws. Look at Mo. Look at Mo knock down his free throws. All right, get this to like a 7-8 point game going into the fourth. Been ugly. Luka Doncic trying to split the pick and roll. Mishandles the ball. Shamit picks it up. The Knicks are off and running. Over to Diawara down the lane. Leaves it off for Josh Hart. Layup. Got it to go for Josh. No foul. No charge. And that's an assist from Mo Diawara, by the way. Mo Diawara's out there hooping, leading the comeback charge. Drew the foul, knocked down his free throws. Now gets the assist out on the break. Doncic has it up top, being guarded by Josh Hart. Doncic coming to his left. Robinson hedges out hard. Doncic has space, driving it down to the lane. Lefty layup, wide open, got it to go. Mitch going for the steal out there on the perimeter, left no backline defense. Can't do that, Mitch, can't do that. Brunson directing traffic. He has it up top. He's being guarded by Kennard. This is a bad mismatch. Brunson up top. Swings it out to Diawara. Swings through to his left down the lane. Gets into the lane. Swings it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart over to Shamit. Shamit on the right wing. Pump fakes coming to his left off the Diawara screen. Over to Diawara. Diawara the 3. Line me up. Throws up the air ball. Robinson the rebound. Can't get the putback to go. Fight for the loose ball. Knocked out of the air. But Jackson Hayes able to pick it up. And now here comes Doncic bringing it down. Diawara will pick him up. Doncic step back 3 over Mo. Can't get it to go. Good defense. Brunson the rebound. Hit ahead pass to Diawara. 1 man to beat. Cross-court pass to Shamit in transition for a 3. Shamit comes up short. You got to go to the rim on that one, Bo. Didn't like that pass. Didn't like that pass. Go to the rim. Here comes Austin Reeves. It's a good shot for Shamit. You know, it's a good idea and a timeout for the Lakers. It's a good idea, but you are a 6'10", brother. You got Austin Reeves, 1 man to beat. Go to the rim. Hit him with a Euro step. Just put your shoulder down. Look to draw the foul. Get to the rim. They're handing out fouls like candies today. I didn't love that decision. It's not a terrible one, but I didn't love it. Jason said, it was real fun watching the Knicks play so well in the paint versus Denver. Remember how easy that win was? This team is terrible on defense. Get to the cup. I think they're trying. The Lakers have a good game plan against the Knicks. They are indeed packing the paint, which is why they're generating so many good looks from 3, which is why it's important for them to hit 3s. And they haven't. Also, hitting 3s opens up the paint. In the NBA, if you can knock down a 3, it forces defense to worry about you swinging it out to 3 more. It forces players to not sag off three-point shooters so far. The Knicks' inability to hit the three-point shot tonight is hindering their ability to get into the paint. Kevin Heath said, it's so crazy. I compared New York Knicks to LA, and now they're both out here looking like AAU teams. I don't care who wins. They're both looking bad. It is a bad, bad watch of a game. And this is why we stay away from Lakers games. They don't play an entertaining brand of basketball. They're a decent team, 38-25 on the season. They find ways to win. But boy, oh boy, is it ugly, and will it not work come playoff time? Sudu Berry said, Knicks not winning, nah, stupid coach and players? Come on, brother. Gigi said, I don't care who they hire to work with Mo D in the offseason, but next year, he better be starting over Harden Bridges. One player cannot start over two players, brother. You got to pick one. You got to pick one. Raymond said, the Lakers suck. It's the Knicks beating themselves. The Knicks are beating themselves a little bit, but the Lakers are making more than enough plays to take advantage of the Knicks' futility tonight. MBM said, bring in the young guns, run, run, run. The issue with that, MBM, is, yes, bring in the young guns, run, sure. The issue is that the Lakers are dictating the pace by two things. One, walking the ball down the court, of course, but two, getting to the foul line. You can't get out and run off of free throws. It is very difficult to do so. I will say the Knicks have had opportunities to get out and run, and they've tried to take advantage of it. For the most part, they could definitely do a better job of doing that here tonight. MBM said, game ain't over. Far from over. Very far from over. Sons Jensen, turn Jose loose on Luka for a minute. Just to pester him a little bit, sure. Sure. Luka with the 3 personal fouls. Try to pick up a 4th. Darnell said, why is Bridges not in the game? Need to switch up the players? Because he's got 4 fouls, Darnell. He picked up the 4th foul on the the second play of the second half. So he has been out majority of the third quarter and probably won't see him till the 4th. Buzzer Beater said, we can't throw it in the ocean. Nope. Nope. I'm not asking to light it up from 3. I'm just asking for them to knock down most of their open ones. Not even all of them anymore. I used to say just hit the open ones. Now I'm not even asking for that. Now I'm saying please just knock down a couple of the open ones to force the Lakers to guard you from the 3-point line, because they have no incentive to guard you from the 3-point line right now. You're not knocking anything down. Buzzer Beater said Bridges is a minus 11. Indeed. They get it into Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes gets it out to Luka. Luka has it on the left wing, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left. Cross-court pass to Smart. Smart being guarded by Diawara. Step back 3 over Mo. Excellent defense. Can't get it to go. But Jake LaRavia out-hustling the Knicks. Picks up the loose ball rebound. Now LaRavia has it against Brunson. Hands it off to Doncic. Doncic fires the deep left wing 3. Got it to go over Brunson. And it is a 14-point lead, largest lead of the game now for the Lakers. Brunson coming to his left off the Robinson screen, down the lane, stop, pump fake, spin. Sees a double team, kicks it out to Shamit, back to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left off the Diawara screen. Luka switched on to Brunson. Brunson directing traffic. Brunson gets it over to Diawara. He walks into the 3 on the right wing. Diawara comes up wide right on it, and the 3-point shot escaping Mo Diawara right now. This was always my feel with Mo. He was hot from 3-point range, and now not getting the level of looks he was getting previously. To kick it out to LaRavia in the right corner. LaRavia on the right wing, being guarded by Brunson. To get over to Hayes, hands it off to Doncic. And a foul on OG Anunoby, obliterating Jackson Hayes trying to run through the screen. Prashant Singh, what's up, Prashant? Can the Knicks do a comeback? The Knicks can come back for sure. It is possible. Buzzer Beater said, are you a chef or a waiter in a French bistro? They're in the bonus, so that's 2 free throws for Jackson Hayes. And the Knicks are going to have a monster comeback on their hands if they want to get back into this one. Gigi said, getting blown out with no LeBron. Yeah, not good. Not good. J3, what's up, Jay? 3-point analytics can make you look incredible or just inept. It's not analytics. It's just variance. Brunson has it up top. Coming to is right off the Robinson screen. Driving it down. Smart hits the floor. Brunson puts up the jumper. In and out. Halfway down, but it rattles out. Even the wide open jumpers aren't going down. Hayes knocked down both free throws, by the way, so it's a 16-point lead, now the largest lead of the game. Doncic has it up top, being guarded by Shamit. Coming to his left. Driving it down in the mid-range, kicks it up top to Smart. Extra pass to Laravia, ran off the line by Brunson. In the left, kicks it up top to Smart. Driving to his right past Anunoby. Scoop play with the right hand. Gets it to go down for Marcus Smart. And Smart wants the foul call. He doesn't get it. And now it's an 18-point deficit for the Knicks. With 1:30 to go in this quarter. Not looking good for New York. Brunson coming to his left off the Robinson screen. Has it up top. Pulls it out, being guarded by Hayes. Brunson coming to his right. Laravia switched on to him. Brunson trying to direct some traffic. Crosses over. Gets it out to Anunoby. He crosses over to his right. Down the lane. And a blocking foul on the Lakers is going to send OG Anunoby to the foul line for 2. Buzzer Beater said, I vote for JB's hero ball right now. So the ruling on the floor was a defensive foul. The Lakers and JJ Redick can use their challenge here. And it looks like that's a charge on OG Anunoby. By the way, OG Anunoby had the easy kick out to Landry. Maybe not easy, but he had the kick out to Landry Shaman in the corner for a wide open 3. Knicks trying to force it right now, playing out of their game. Not a very good game from our New York Knicks here tonight. Jason said, this is a dang shame. An incredible shame. Mark said, well, I've seen enough. And I don't blame you. The Lakers do not play. I might have seen enough too. I might be annoyed and frustrated at the way the game has gone down. I'm going to go ahead and take the jacket off for a minute. I'm going to hang it up over here. 18-point deficit to the Lakers. Marcus Miller to Marcus. The Knicks look like a park team. The college looks better than them right now. Oof. That is indeed a statement. 4 for 13 from the field for Brunson. 2 for 3 for Robinson. 4 for 8 for Shamet. Jordan Clarkson's about to come into the game, I guess. Looking for some offense. Okay. Maybe a revenge game for Jordan Clarkson here tonight against his former team, the Lakers. Successful challenge. It's a charge on OG Anunoby. Ball's going to go back to the Lakers. AP said, inconsistent basketball team. They've been pretty consistent as of late. 6-5 over a 21-game span is pretty consistently good. But on the season, they have for sure been an incredibly inconsistent team. Absolutely. MBM said, ye of little faith, I see you are still around. Clarkson is in the game along with Alvarado, and Brunson remains in. They're going extremely small with Anunoby and Robinson as the bigs. Kick it over to Doncic, being guarded by Brunson. Doncic backing him down, leans in, throws up the floater. Can't get it to go. Laravia with the rebound. Laravia gets it over to Doncic. We are at a minute to go. One-legged fall-away 3 for Luka. Can't get it to go. Mistiming jumps. Laravia picks up the loose ball, and he lays it up and in. I would go to the 3 smalls, but the double bigs. Just throw a wacky lineup out there. Nothing working well for the Knicks as they now trail by 20. And Laravia fouls Jalen Brunson on the floor, I believe, is what the call is. Laravia has been fantastic today, hustling his butt off. MBM said, oh, we being punked. AP said, I don't think they're going to the finals like everyone else does. I don't see it. It's funny, AP, because I haven't seen you around for like the past 5 streams with all this negativity when the Knicks were playing well. Robinson has it up top, coming to his left. My guy AP waits in the wings, and the second he sees the Knicks not playing well, as Clarkson draws the foul, he's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. My guy AP, I love my guy AP, because he waits in the darkness. He's over there plotting like this. And the second the Knicks have a bad outing, AP pops up and he's like, actually, the Knicks aren't making, this is example numero uno as to why the Knicks actually aren't a good team. But when the Knicks are smacking the Denver Nuggets up by 39 the other night, not a peep. I love my guy AP, man. Clarkson at the foul line, he knocks down the first free throw. Got another one coming. Nigel Laggy? What's up, Nigel? Let's go, LA. They're hooping. They're hooping on the Knicks right now. Run them out of the gym. AB said, I'm always around. I know you're always around, but you wait in the darkness. You're over there rubbing your hands together, plotting on the Knicks' downfall, waiting for your moment to shine. Nikki, what's up, Nikki? The most inconsistent team in the league. How are you going to make a real playoff run? There are more inconsistent teams than the Knicks. But it's a bad performance. They have been playing well as of late. You know, a step back three for Luka. And I don't think a Knicks comeback is in the cards as he steps back and knocks it down at the 21-point deficit. Going to have to be a huge fourth quarter comeback for the Knicks pull this one off. Down 21 now. Alvarado crosses over. Has it up top. Driving to his right, leaves it off for Josh Hart. Josh Hart down the lane, stops, turns, spins, goes right into the double team, leaves it inside for Clarkson. Clarkson along the baseline, stops, steps through, flips it up. Got it to go for Jordan Clarkson. Funnily enough, I think Jordan Clarkson would have absolutely thrived in this game here tonight, which is why I think Mike Brown went to him, but it might be a little too late for that. Josh Hart picks the pocket of Doncic. Josh Hart gets the layup, but they wave it off. It's a bad move from Jordan Clarkson to drop it off there. Just go for the layup knowing the timer's ticking down. And that's going to end 3 quarters of basketball, and the Knicks trail by 19. AB said the Knicks are the worst good team. I think they'd be all right come playoff time, brother. I think they're a playoff team. I think they're built for the playoffs. MBM said the team came back from 25 the other day. They did, but that comeback started in the third quarter. They went into the fourth quarter. I believe it was either an 11 or 13-point game. This is a 19-point game going into the fourth quarter. You got 12 minutes of basketball to outscore them by 19. A team that employs Luka and Reeves with the way the game is being officiated. Card's not on the side of the Knicks. It's not impossible, but highly improbable. Kay Hazy said the offense is horrifying. Nothing going right for the Knicks tonight. Nothing going right at all. The three-point shooting, we said, had to improve. They had three made three-pointers at halftime. They made 2. And I believe it was their first 2 three-point attempts of the quarter, I believe, too. So they are now 5 for 26 from three-point range. Kevin said, you got to take the L's the same way we do the W's. I don't like how we threw all those blank shots the other night. Boston got torched. And I ain't say ish. Yeah, Boston, you know, you got to take your lumps where they come. You hope you could at least perform a little bit better in losses, of course. But, you know, Celtics got smoked out of the gym by the Hornets, and, you know, they've been playing better as of late. You know, outside of that one game, they've been very consistent. The Knicks, on the other hand, not so much. Just that said, Cavs on the loss by 11 seems like it's a fate also. Like it's our fate also, yeah. Lowell Rodney, what's up, Rodney? Only seen JB get 2 turnovers. They're not turning the ball over a lot. 11 turnovers to 12 turnovers. I guess it's starting to stack up. 11 turnovers is getting to that point, but Gigi said not throwing shade at JB, but where's his superstar mentality? Haven't seen him take over a game when needed. Watching the Boston game today when Cleveland made their run, Brown stepped in real quick. Brown? Or Mitchell? Or Jaylen Brown. Yes. When they were making their run, Jaylen Brown stepped in. Sure. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong about that. You need JB's in a slump. JB's in a slump right now with his shots not going down. He is, where is he at? He is 4 for 13 from the field, which is just not good enough. Towns 5 for 12 now, which is just not good enough. Neither one of your stars today stepping up in the way that you need them to. But only, you know, we'll see if he tries to throw on the cape in this fourth quarter. Maybe he tries to go into superstar mode, Chi-Chi. Who knows? But in this fourth quarter. And if he does do that, I don't want to see any comments saying Jalen Brunson's taking too many shots in this fourth quarter because it will be highly planned in the sense that, like, okay, well, if we're going to go down, I'm going to go down swinging. Their defense is going to have to lead the way, and that just has not been the case tonight, mostly because the Lakers are doing a great job of getting to the rim and drawing fouls or flopping their way to the foul line, whatever the case may be. They're doing a great job of playing their game. I think Suns Jen said it earlier. I think it's a perfect encapsulation of the game. The Lakers have forced the pace of the game tonight, led by Luka. It is a very slow-paced game. It is a half-court game to the fullest. And the Knicks, for the most part, have executed in the half-court. They just haven't knocked down any of their shots. And now they're starting to press in the second half here and feeling the pressure, going down by 18 so far, or 19 in this quarter. And now they're on their back leg. Here we go. They get it over to Kennard. He steps into a straightaway 3, comes up short, but against the friendly rolls, he drops it down, and he draws the foul. So that shot might right there at the start of the fourth quarter might be the dagger. AP said, I want Bridges going next year. Like, you want him off the team next year? I don't think Mikal goes anywhere, although who knows? Who knows? Kennard gets his and one free throw to go down. It is a 23-point beatdown by the Lakers right now. My goodness. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left to get over to Anunoby, hands it off to Clarkson. Clarkson gets it back up top to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Kleber. Brunson looking to isolate, step back, mid-range follow-away jumper. His go-to patented shot. He knocks it down. All right, stops and scores, chip away at it, make it interesting. You're not going to get me excited for this game until you get this to 11 with more than enough time remaining. Towns gets caught in the air on LaRavia on a pump fake, and he's going to go to the foul line for 2. It's another foul on Towns. That is his 3rd foul. My guy, the High Vibe, with a very generous super chat. Appreciate you, High Vibe. He said, LA better with no Bron. Too much proof. Comeback time. I can't even argue with it. Can't even argue at this point. Dom Anthony said, play the subs. I mean, you're going to play your starters until you're completely out of it, but... Isaiah Garner said, Luka and Reeves are better when Bron's not on the floor. Numbers have shown. That case is definitely building, for sure. For sure. They're showing Brunson the last 3 games. He is absolutely horrendous the last 3 games from the field. The assists are up, though. That's nice. AB said he has brought nothing this season. Mikal Bridges? I disagree. I think Mikal Bridges has been very good this season. Brunson has it along the left baseline. They bring a double team, gets it out to Anunoby, crosses over, spins off of LaRavia. Lefty layup gets swatted out of there by Vanderbilt, and he can't save it from going out of bounds. It'll remain with the Knicks. Kevin said, I really do hate Brunson only because we want his points. He doesn't score. And don't get me started on his assists. All right, brother. I don't know what to tell you. Towns has it on the left wing, being guarded by, what's his name? Maxi Kleber. He blows right past him and gets the dunk to go down, and very silly play from Vanderbilt, comes over and gets a little cheap reach-in foul. And so Towns will go to the foul line for one more on a 3-point play. It is 94-73. Kevin said, chill, Bridges is an Iron Man. He's not going anywhere. to hate Jalen Brunson, but to stand for Mikal Bridges is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. That is crazy. Towns knocks down the end one free throw. All right, Towns, Bridges lead the way. Anunoby, Brunson, Clarkson. Come on, guys. They shovel it out to Kennard. Kennard on the left wing being guarded by Towns. Kennard coming to his right, gets it out to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt hands it off to Reeves. Reeves being guarded by Clarkson. Behind the back, coming to his left. He's got space. He fires it from 3, and he splashes it, nothing but net. And the Lakers got too much confidence right now, playing very loose, heaving up deep threes, knocking them down. Brunson gets it over to Clarkson in the left corner. Gets chased off the line by Kleber, but gets fouled by him. See, in that scenario, Clarkson, you just got to shoot it. Get those 3 free throws. But Buzzer Beater said, I'm all for derogatory language when we play like this. Yeah, I get it, which is why I'm not going to push back too hard on it. It is just crazy, though. Nights like this happen, or afternoons like this happen. There were excuses for the Spurs in the sense that, like, on the opposite coast, playing earlier in the day, can't knock down a shot. It is what it is. The Knicks probably get the same excuses. Brunson pivots, spins, gets the layup to go. But nobody's going to be happy with tonight. There are no excuses to make anybody feel better about a beatdown like this. The High Vibe said, does Bakum get a lot of run this year? I think he had potential. He's had his opportunities. He just has not impressed anybody this season, which is why Mo Diawara and Kevin McCullough jumped him in the rotation. The Knicks forced the miss there. Brunson has it up top off the handoff from Towns. Brunson dancing with it, crosses over, down the lane, throws up the floater, high off glass, got it to go for Jalen Brunson. Starting to get off a little bit here. Christian said they need offense, so nah. Responding to Lil Haitian, what's up, Haitian? Do you think Josh Hart's going to get back into the game? If they get it close, he'll come back in. Vanderbilt misses the 3. Bridges hit ahead to Clarkson. The pull-up 3 for Clarkson. Got me to go, Jordan Clarkson at 16. Okay. Austin Reeves bringing it down. Marcus Smart and Hachimura at the scores table. Reeves has it up top. Sham it at the scores table. They get over to Kennard. Kennard driving it down at the foul line. Pull-up jumper. Got it to go. Really bad defense from Clarkson. Never got back into the play. Like, I get going for the steal, but you got to get back into the play. And a foul on Luke Kennard, bodying up with Clarkson. Never restarted the timer. We got 9 minutes to go. Kevin said, I can mess with player and not another? Absolutely. See, I told you. You're really a clown. You go against everything I say, so I'm going to let you have your show. You could say what you want, brother. I didn't say you were wrong. I just said, okay, I disagree. Don't be in your feelings, brother. Don't get your feelings hurt. I apologize if I hurt your feelings. Isaiah Gardner said, I don't think the early games are really the problem. It's more so they didn't come ready to play, and overall defense wasn't that good. Defense I didn't think was bad. It is not good. They're also now knocking down threes in the second half. I didn't think defense was a super big issue outside of obviously fouling a lot and putting them on the line and stopping the game. But I think the offense was an issue. I think the offense was the major issue today. Defense could have been better for sure. Brian said, and he's taking up $60 million salary cap. Who are we talking about? Oh, LeBron? Sure. Lil Haitian said Josh needs to get in the game. We'll see. We'll see. You got to have two-way guys out there. Maybe Josh can get in there. It is a 16-point game right now, 83-99. Reeves dancing with it against Bridges. Down the lane, scoop late with the left hand, high off glass, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Good boxing out from the Knicks. Anunoby gets out and running. Lakers do a good job getting back on defense and get out to Clarkson. Extra pass to Brunson. Right corner three for JB. Got it to go. It's 13. Hold on. Timeout. It's 13. 8:16 to go. It's a 13-point game. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Isaiah Gardner said, yeah, the offense was terrible. The offense was terrible. Defense could have been better for sure, but I think they were good enough defensively where if their offense wasn't absolutely horrendous, it would be a close game right now. We have 8:16 to go. Angel A1 Droman said, I know we beat them last time, but it seems that the Lakers always give us issues. Yeah, they do. They do. They do. Jason said, Chef, disagreed with me when I said the same thing earlier. You're just soft? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, brother. I didn't tell you were wrong. I just said that's a little crazy to not like Jalen Brunson, but to really like Mikal Bridges. Like, it's a little crazy to me. It's not wrong. You feel the way you feel. You like who you like. It is what it is. If that's your opinion, my opinion is, it's a little crazy. If that hurts your feeling, I apologize. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, brother. Sage Mode, what's up, Sage Mode? Where's Robinson? Robinson hasn't been all that great today. He hasn't had like a huge impact. And you need as much offense as possible. So I expect Towns to probably play the majority, or not the majority, the entirety of the rest of this fourth quarter. Abe said, I need to stop giving us these back-to-backs. Seems like every week we're getting back-to-back. Yeah, back-to-backs. With the way modern basketball is being played, like the schedule needs to be adjusted. They have made adjustments to lessen the amount of back-to-backs throughout the regular season, but they need to continue to make the adjustment until back-to-backs are entirely out. Jason said, don't apologize for being your honest self, Chef. That's why you love this channel. I mean, I'm going to speak my mind, but also I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, so genuinely I do apologize. Kevin said, now you're being in your feelings. He said, from the other day, because every time I come in respectfully, you be on something. Crazy how people only recognize ignorance and violence. Look, brother, I apologize. John said, somehow when I have doubt about the Knicks, they end up surprising me. 13-point game, 8:16 to go. More than possible. More than possible here. Brunson up to 23. Someone asked Jalen Brunson had the superstar. I think Chi-Chi early in the chat was like, hey, man, Jalen Brunson needs to be a superstar. Right? Pointed to Jalen Brown in the previous game we watched. And Jalen Brunson trying to do that now. He's trying to put the cape on. He has, 7 points in this quarter? Got it back to 13 with that last three. Okay. Can you complete the comeback? Can you put the pressure on the Lakers here? J3 said you never know. You never know. You never know. Here we go, checking back in. Nine points in this fourth quarter for Jalen Brunson. Here we go. Doncic is back in. All right. Now you're going to have to find a way to stop Doncic now that he's back in. Doncic up top, gets it out to Marcus Smart. Smart on the left wing, being guarded by Brunson, putting his head down, attacking, kicks it out. Hachimura, wide open right corner three. He misses it. Battling on the glass for the rebound. It's still loose. Bridges dives on the floor, saves it over to Brunson. Smart knocks it off of Jalen Brunson. Is going to stay with the Knicks. What an extra effort play by Marcus Smart there. Whew. Get off my lawn, Records and emotions always run high when the Knicks are down. They are. They do indeed. They do indeed. Dumb man, he said, LeBron can play however he is. Still a clown. Luka lobs it into Jackson Hayes. Hayes fakes the handoff. Now gets it out to Doncic, being guarded by Bridges. Bridges with the 4 fouls. Struggling all night with foul trouble. Step back, fall away jumper for Luka. High over Towns. Got it to go. My goodness. Towns all over him as he came over on the help side. Bridges also there. And Luka fading away. Still knocks it down along the baseline. Looking a little Kobe-esque there on that fall away jumper along the baseline. Brunson hits Towns rolling to the rim. Runs right into Doncic. That's not a charge. The referees told us that's not a charge. Mike Brown challenged that. That is the exact same charge that they refused to call for SGA the other night. I can't believe they gave Doncic that call after they refused to give SGA the call. All right. 15-point deficit. Doncic has it up top. He's looking to ice this one out. He loses the hand on the ball, though. Clarkson picks it up. Hit ahead. Over to Brunson. Brunson's going to pull up for the 3. Don't love that shot, and he can't get it to go. Anunoby comes flying in. Bridges able to pick up the loose ball. Pulls it out inside the Brunson. Brunson surrounded by the defenders. Stops, turns, spins, got nowhere to go, saves it out, kicks it out to Clarkson, pump fakes, driving down to his left in the lane, throws up the floater. Got it to go for Jordan Clarkson. I love Mike Brown, Gordon, and Jordan Clarkson here. I really do love it. Under 7 to go. Forgot to restart the timer. Under 7 to go. 101 to 88. Reeves bringing it down. He has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Reeves driving to his right. Swings it out to Hachimura, left corner 3 over Clarkson. Hachimura continues to misfire, but Jackson Hayes battling on the glass. Towns able to get it after he missed the tip. Okay, Brunson bringing it down. 13-point game. Brunson on the right wing. Picks up his handle. Hits Bridges coming back door. Bridges in the paint. Tries to kick it out to Anunoby, and Jackson Hayes, what a read. Turned his back and picked up the steal. Hit ahead pass to Smart in the paint. Smokes the layup. Brunson battling Smart for the rebound. Saves it into Towns. What a battle from Brunson there. And now Towns bringing it down the other way. Okay, we got 6 minutes to go. Towns up top being guarded by Reeves. Blows past him down the lane. Puts up the floater. Can't get it to go, but does draw the foul. He's going to the foul line for 2. Get it to 11. Whew. Get it to 11. Jason said, okay, Knicks, give us something to watch. They're trying. They're indeed trying. Towns to the foul line for 2. Please knock down your free throws and get it to 11 with 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Get it to 11. They're battling. They're staying in it. GG said, is this going to get Clarkson more playing time? Absolutely not. But this is exactly why you have a roster full of guys who you can go to on the bench. This is why you have those guys. Towns knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Clarkson has a very specific skill set that was helpful for the Knicks earlier in the season. And in situations like this where you really got nothing going offensively, it is helpful to just throw him out there, see if he can give you buckets. But it's not going to be reflective in any of the games moving forward for Clarkson. 6 minutes to go. We are at the halfway point. Exactly 6 minutes to go. And Towns knocks down the first free throw. Give it to me, Big Cat. Give it to me. Goes 2 for 2 from the foul line. Cuts it to 11. All right. You guys know the 4 layers of a comeback. First one. Get it to single digits. It's 11 right now. Got to get a stop and a score. They trap Luka half court. They get it over to Hachimura. Spins, gets it over to Reeves. Reeves will fire the left corner 3 over Brunson. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Bridges the rebound. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. All right. Get it to single digits. Brunson, in and out dribble, driving past Reeves in the lane. Ball knocked out of his hands. He picks it up, stops, turns, spins, has it up top, swings it over to Bridges, back to Brunson. Brunson, being guarded by Doncic. Brunson, pump fakes, leans in, and swings it out to nobody. Come on, man. Brian Jacobs said, Cat is too slow. He can't think fast enough. Nah, brother, that's crazy. Doncic has it up top, attacking to his right. They get over to Smart. Smart puts up the three over OG Anunoby. He misses it. The Lakers are jacking up threes and missing them. Knicks catching a bit of a break. They can get to single digits now. They leave it off for Towns. A deep straightaway three, line me up. Comes up short. Didn't love that shot. I think you're bailing the defense out there. Bailing the defense out on that one, Cat. Put your head down, go to the rim, draw another foul. Doncic bringing it down. He has it up top. Coming to his left. Clarkson picks him up. They show a double team. Doncic swings it out to Reeves. Extra pass to Marcus Smart. Wide open right corner three. He's going to knock that one down. He comes up short. Battle on the glass for the rebound. Jackson Hayes goes for the tip. He can't get it. Knicks got to push. Jackson Hayes at the floor. Push to get it over to Anunoby in the left wing. Hesitates from three. Kicks it out to Bridges. Wide open right corner three. Give us our first basket of the game. He can't. Anunoby the offensive rebound in the paint. Gets tied up. Out of bounds. Going to the Lakers. Great defense for Marcus Smart. OG Anunoby bringing the ball down below his waist. Just go back up. Come on, OG. We got to be better than that in the Knicks. A minute and a half went by. They had yet to score. They got it to 11 with 6 minutes to go, and they haven't been able to get any closer. You're getting the stops. The Lakers are allowing you to stay in this. They're jacking up threes. They're missing them, but you're not taking advantage. Got to take advantage, New York. Smart being guarded by Brunson. Smart putting his head down, attacking, leaves it off for Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes gets stripped by Towns, no foul. Okay, we'll take it. Here comes Bridges pushing it over to Clarkson. Clarkson the pull-up three. We know he'll take it. He can't get it to go. He gets knocked to the floor. No foul call on that one. Doncic with the rebound, pushing it the other way, throws up top, and gets blocked by Jordan Clarkson. What a play, but he does foul him. But what a play from Jordan Clarkson to go up there and contest Jackson Hayes. I love it, Clarkson. And Jackson Hayes will go to the foul line for two. Lil Haitian said Josh Hart not going back in? Probably not. He'll probably rock with his lineup for the remainder of the game here. Christian said that's how you know the comeback is real. They're trying, man. They're trying. Jackson Hayes misses a free throw, baby. We love when our opponents miss free throws. You got to get me within single digits, though, Knicks. Come on. They're gifting you opportunities here. Gifting you opportunities. Timeout for the Lakers here. Creighton said Bridges killing y'all. A little bit. Caleb Bridges 0 for 5 from the field. He does have 6 boards, 4 assists. I do like the defense he's played when he's been able to stay out of foul trouble. He's still on the 4 fouls. Towns have 4 fouls. Anunoby has 4 fouls. But this is the case that happens when you play against the Lakers. They're going to put you in the foul trouble. Brian Jacobs said, Josh Hart and Bridges nor OG can't stop AR-15. What are we doing? Yeah, I mean, Austin Reeves has been hooping on anybody guarding him here today. I will say they haven't put OG Anunoby on him because OG Anunoby's been preoccupied with the Luka Doncic matchup. Isaiah Garner said, like Brunson lacks that offense. Yeah, Knicks pressing a little bit, feeling like, oh, man, if we can get to single digits, put the pressure on them. Pressing a little bit. Just got to knock down some shots, man. Got to knock that. Look at this. Jordan Clarkson came in to start the fourth quarter, or whenever he came in the fourth quarter here. He's already got 3 fouls. The Lakers just bait you into fouls, into foul after foul after foul. You got to overcome it, though, man. You got to find a way. I like the Knicks digging down deep. We'll walk out of here with something, even if they end up losing. We'll walk out of here knowing that the Knicks fight. And, we've always known that. They fight. Isaiah Garner said Luka magic is real. Thank goodness he's not on the East Coast, Luka. Yeah, keep him out there on the West. Keep him, keep Wemby over there on the West Coast. Keep SGA over there. Keep Jokic over there. We're good over here. We're good with Giannis being on a terrible Milwaukee team, not even going to make the play-in. We're good. We'll keep Giannis. We'll keep Giannis, though. We'll keep Giannis out of the West. Buzzer Beater said, we're making Austin Reeves look like Larry Bird. Austin Reeves is a really good basketball player. And if that jump shot, that three-point shot is going down, he can do this. He can for sure do this. Brian Jacobs said, Lakers are terrible, Austin Reeves is terrible. Austin Reeves isn't terrible. I don't think he's the star player that people had him as to start the year when he was averaging 28 and 8. I thought that was a little ridiculous. But he's definitely very good. Lil Haitian said, it is a timeout. It is a timeout, Lil Haitian. Judy Revenge said, no excuses, man. You can't keep playing inconsistent. Boston will be up 3 games if we lose. Yeah, I know. But it's a good thing we have the playoffs. And just because you have a better regular season record doesn't mean that you'll win in the playoffs. I mean, you can look at last year's playoffs as an example. Knicks still found a way to beat Boston, even though Boston was the 2 seed. But this team is very inconsistent. But again, you'll walk out of here with something. Walk out here knowing that this team still has that DNA, that fight to the very end DNA that they had last year that helped them win that second round series against the Celtics. Marcus Smart now out of the game. We'll see how that impacts. DeAndre Ayton remains on the bench. JP Nick said Bridges 0 points. That's a big problem. It is. I mean, nobody's consistently scored today. Mikal Bridges has been in foul trouble. He's only taken the 5 shots. But yeah, you got to knock down these shots for sure. Jackson Hayes misses. No. He missed the first one. He knocks down the second one, hit off the back of the rim, bounced up, and came back down through. Hate to see those. Brunson bringing it down against Doncic. Put Doncic on Brunson so they can switch it. Hachimura now guarding Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left off the Shamet screen. Shamet is now in for Clarkson. Brunson pump fakes, leans in, draws the foul on Jackson Hayes. Will go to the foul line for 2. Buzzer Beater said, I will say the NBA favors international players like Doncic, Giannis, and Jokic to spread the popularity of the game. Yeah. I will say between Doncic, Jokic, I guess SGA doesn't count as international because he's Canadian. But like neither of those guys have the public personality to be the face of the NBA. As Brunson knocks down the first free throw, he's got another one coming. Which is why everybody's so high on Anthony Edwards and Victor Wembanyama, because they do have that kind of public personality to be the face of the NBA. MBM said scoring with the clock stopped. Important. It is important. Brunson, but you got to knock down your free throws in order to score with the clock stopped. Misses the second one. 3:50 to go here. Kennard is back in. He has it up top. Anunoby jumps the passing lane, knocks it into the backcourt. Doncic recovers it. Luka Doncic has it up top. Coming to his right. Get it over to Kennard. Wide open right wing 3 as Brunson hedged out. Kennard can't get it to go. Towns secures a nice strong rebound. Reeves hit the floor. Get down the court, Towns. Hit a head pass. Anunoby in the left corner. He's going to pump fake. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson over to Shamet. Shamet pump fakes. Back to Brunson. You got to hustle down the court. You got to be able to score. It's a 5-on-4 situation. Now Brunson has to isolate. Throws up the floater. Can't get it to go. Towns can't get the tip. That's why you have to run, man. On a situation like that, Austin Reeves hit the floor. Run! Force the 5-on-4. Instead, the Knicks meander a little bit and turn down open threes. I know the shot's not going down, but either pump fake and drive the lane and go for a layup and look to draw a foul, or shoot that first 3. Luka, step back, terrible 3 on the right wing. Towns with the rebound, but now we're under 3 minutes. Time not on your side. Brunson going to put his head down, attack. Euro steps down the lane. Gets stripped, and Jackson Hayes saves him from going out of bounds. What a defensive play from the Lakers. And now Luka's going to drive it down against Shamet. Step back, pump fake, gets it over to Hayes. Hayes gets it out to Doncic. Doncic has it up top, being guarded by Shamet. He's going to wind down as much clock as possible. He's got the matchup he likes against Shamet. He's going to bully his way to the rim, puts up the floater off glass, and he's going to roll it in. And Brunson will bring it down the other way with 2:30 to go. Knicks had their opportunities, could not take advantage. Towns will fire the 3, and he gets it to 10, knocking it down. There you go, Big Cat. Time not on your side with 2:20 to go, though. You were able to get the stops, but you were not able to get the scores. And when you're able to get scores, you haven't been able to get the stops. You got to compound them, both of them together. Reeves has it up top. Austin Reeves dancing with it, coming to his left off the Hayes screen. Reeves dancing with it, loses the handle, kicks it out to Doncic. Doncic coming to his left. Sheamus switched on to him again. He's going to step back for that three over Shamit. Off the back rim, long rebound. Anunoby able to chase it down. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson putting his head down, attacking. Euro steps down the lane. Takes a bump. And there's no foul call there. The foul calls we've been getting all night, we're not going to give him that foul call there. Brunson hit the floor. It's a 5-on-4 situation to kick it out to Kennard for the open three, and that's going to be the dagger. There it is. After the whistle that has been utilized in this game for both sides, the Knicks and the Lakers, they've given every foul here tonight, and they don't give Brunson that foul there. As Towns gets the fouls, he gets the layup to go going to the rim, and he gets the layup to go. Brian Jacobs said it wasn't the Lakers' night either, but they still won. It was, yeah. Francisco Lara, what's up, Francisco? Kendra Dixon, what's up, Kendra? GG's, Francisco. GG's, brother. GG's. Things battling to the end, but it's not going to be enough with a minute and a half to go. Sounds like the foul line for one more. Can cut it to 10. But again, not going to be enough. Not going to be enough. Barely scoring 100 here today. It is definitely not good enough offense for the Knicks. What are they, the third or fourth best offensive team in the league? So Reeves has it up top, sees a double team. Now gets it over to Kennard. Where are we at? 1:15 to go. They get over to Doncic. Lakers again going to wind down as much time as possible to get over to Kennard. He's going to attack the paint. They're going to kick it out to Hachimura. Hachimura back over to Doncic. A deep three on the left wing. And Doncic is going to rattle it in. And Doncic is going to hit this Jalen Brunson celebration. Having fun with his teammate, or having fun at the misery of his teammate. Anunoby down the lane, lefty layup, can't get it to go. Battle for the loose ball. They shovel it out to Bridges. He'll line up the three. He's going to come up short. And the Lakers should be able to dribble out the clock now, and that's going to pretty much wrap it up. Brian Jacobs said Cat is the king of padding his stats. He's worth betting on. Jason said, once again, can't hate on the refs if you don't knock down shots. We had our chances tonight. Yeah. I mean, the officials, to me, the officials were fine because I thought they were pretty consistent outside of the last couple of minutes here in the fourth quarter. I think the officials were fine. They called it really tight for both sides. The Lakers are just better at that game than the Knicks are. And, the Lakers forced this game to be their game, forced the Knicks to play on their terms, and they won it. And the Knicks did not match up, did not make the requisite plays required in order to pull off the victory, and they end up going down by 13 to the Lakers here today. Darnell said next game, which is tomorrow. Knicks end up playing the Clippers tomorrow in a late night game. In a late one. But we will be live again tomorrow. Pistons Heat tipping off now. MDM said crazy refs, replay show, JB being grabbed. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't think it would have changed much about this fourth quarter ending. Again, the Knicks lost this in the first half and for the first three quarters. They finally got it going in the fourth there to make it interesting, but they didn't make the requisite amount of plays in order to stay in it. If we look here, 23 points, 26 points, 20 points. This is a far cry of the kind of offensive game that the Knicks play, right? So 26 points in the fourth quarter, tied for the second quarter for the most points scored. But again, 28 points in the fourth quarter. So it was their highest scoring quarter of the game. They just didn't make the requisite amount of plays in order to pull this one off. And sometimes that happens, and it's annoying, and it's frustrating. And I get it. But another game tomorrow, so you can't dwell on it for too much. Buzzer Beater said Bridges is scoreless this game. That's true, but Mikal Bridges goes scoreless here tonight. Pretty disgusting outing for him. Get off my lawn record said, I'm blaming the jet lag and daylight savings. We could blame that. I think that's a worthy blame for sure. Yoli with the subscription. Appreciate you, Yoli. Hope you're having a good time tonight. Thank you for that. We could blame that. I think it's worthy to bring it up at least. Obviously we're being a little facetious in that. But, it's definitely worth bringing up. Matinee game, West Coast game. Spurs, you would say the same thing about the Spurs. matinee game on the East Coast. Got blown out by the Knicks. Knicks now on the receiving end of that here against the Lakers. Now you have a regular timed game tomorrow against the LA Clippers, so don't go 0-2 in Los Angeles. Pick up the victory against the Clippers tomorrow, even though the Clippers are a good, solid team. So it's going to be a tough one tomorrow. You hope maybe the Heat pull off the victory against the Pistons, I guess. The Celtics handled their business against the Cavs. But now the Celtics have 2 tough games coming up against the Thunder and the Spurs. So that will be fun. That will be fun. But we'll be back tomorrow. Get Off My Lawn Record said they stepped out of the hotel. Like, why is it 80? Yeah, the sun blinded them. That's my excuse as to why they couldn't shoot. They were too blinded by the sun. They didn't adjust their vision yet. Cavs play the 76ers tomorrow, but will probably be without Maxey. Still no update on Maxey, I don't think. AP said, we're going to lose that one tomorrow, too. We stink on the road. They're 17 and now 15 on the road, AP, so they don't stink on the road. They are average on the road. Bible said, you're not doing the Spurs tonight? We are doing the Spurs tonight, Bible. We will stay live for the Spurs game tonight. Oh, my goodness. We might have to do a doubleheader tomorrow. We got Nuggets Thunder going into Knicks Clippers. Hold on. We might have to do it. I'll think about it. Get Off My Lawn Record said, I'm real curious to hear Mike Brown's press conference after this one. I think it'll be there's a lot of extenuating circumstances to explain the poor performance. But again, I think it was mostly just a poor performance from the Knicks. I don't think the Lakers played like great the fourth quarter, they ticked up their defense for sure. They made the plays they needed to make in order to hold on to that lead for sure. But again, they missed like 4 or 5 threes in a row. They were begging the Knicks to get back into this one and make it a game. And the Knicks couldn't convert on the other end. So if you can get stops but not scores, the lead never changes. The score never changes. If you can score the ball but never get stops, then we're just trading baskets and the lead never changes. So you have to compound your stops with scores in order to actually, make that comeback happen. I think what we hear from Mike Brown is the Knicks just didn't play well enough. Ultimately, I think that's kind of the case. We'll see what he says. Maybe he says something. Maybe he sees something I don't see. AP said the Lakers were better today. Yeah, I mean that happens. The Nets were better than the Pistons yesterday. Sometimes it happens. Raphael, the ref. Cat showed up. I mean, kind of. Nobody really showed up. I'd say. Nobody, I think, played well tonight. Thinking upon it, who played well? Like Brunson scored. Towns ended up scoring. It just. Like our 2 guys ended up scoring, but just wasn't good enough. Just wasn't good, and it wasn't efficient. So I don't think anybody really showed up tonight, and you lost by 13. So I can't point to a single guy. Clarkson, I thought Clarkson played well. Shout out Jordan Clarkson, who came in and provided really solid minutes for the Knicks today. King Ghost Wolf said the Lakers had that game at the start. They did. They started it off the right way. They got off early, and they never looked back. And the Knicks never really put a ton of pressure on them either. If you said something has to be done about Bridges, nothing has to be done about Bridges, brother. Bridges is fine. Bridges is good. I Like Shoe said book club time. No, go eat some food time so we can get ready for our coverage later today. If you guys don't know, we will not stay live. We will end the stream now, but we will come back live. I think I have it set up for 7:30, but I'm going to change it to 7:45 because we've been live all day. We don't have much to talk about for the pregame there. But we will reconvene 7:45 for the Rockets Spurs tip-off. Should be a good game tonight. Gonna go for the triple header because why not? But with that being said, I appreciate you guys. Very, very much. Shout out our guys over at Get Off My Lawn Records. Again, go visit their website. Go sign up for their newsletter. Go sign up for their sign-up list to be notified about the things they're doing, and go hit them up if you are interested in making music. So I thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out. As always, shout out to all of the channel members, whether you were gifted a membership or you decided to become a member upon your own volition. I appreciate you either way for the support. Shout out to all of the super chatters tonight. My guy, the High Vibe, very generous. AP, was that AP earlier? Yeah, AP earlier. As well. Thank you guys for your generosity very, very much. Very, very much. Raphael's, Justice's Dad, AP, Bible, K. Hazy, Keith, Oda Austin, Hubian. Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. Shout out my guy, Kevin. Got his feelings hurt earlier in the night. I apologize, Kevin. I didn't mean to come at you like that. My bad. Sometimes we disagree. You got to be able to take the disagreement, brother. But with that being said, I will see you guys in a bit. And do I say goodnight? I don't know. But if you don't choose to join us, remember to brush your teeth before bed, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, which will be later. Appreciate you guys. Bye.